line between, doing real estate and brokering. And like you said, and back then we didn't have to be licensed to do real estate, on residential side. But it got to be, a thin line for me. So what you shared last night was very eye opening, and I definitely would like to be able to, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking into more commercial development in that commercial space, more community development as far as developing land for lower or affordable housing, especially for our people and different things like that. So I would love to connect you with you in that space, just to figure out how I can put some pieces together. But thank you guys for this platform, for being able to connect with some amazing people, for keeping the space even professional. I know last night things got off tangent, but still it was so much valuable information. I love listening to everybody's story, everybody's come up and different things. So I'm just thankful to be in this space. My name is Bridget Pfeiffer, and thank you for allowing me to share.
Yeah, absolutely. One other thing, guys, the people that's in the audience, what I just shared with you guys is
hello, my name is Masood. Hello.
All right, so okay, all right, so guys, my apologies for that. Yeah, what I just shared with you guys is a multi-million-dollar play. Okay, it's a real play. This is one of those things where you should be moving at the sound.
What's that?
Okay, so guys, look, and I don't understand what's going on here, man. It's like we have a lot of new people coming up to the app.
Guys, what's going on is very simple. If someone have a party hat and they don't have a bio, they don't have a following, I am not that empathetic towards them. I will leave them where they are until they figure their way around the app. But once I have a bio and a social media attached, that's the only time I pull them up. Bridget, before I pulled you up, I was surprised to see you had 164 followers with a party hat. How the hell did you do that?
You know what? There's some banging platforms with some amazing people, and I just tap into them. I'm like blown away by all of the quality people. I'm late to the Clubhouse platform.
Bridget,
but a lot of these people,
Bridget,
I
love you. I love you. Bridget, I love you. But I think you missed the question. How long have you been in Clubhouse?
On Clubhouse, 3 days.
Oh, so the question is, how the hell did you rack up 165 followers in 3 days? That's a quick question I wanted.
Oh, number one, I joined the viral love train. The viral love train, that group, I tell you, those folks are something else.
Say less. Now I get it. Reason being, for you to get there so fast, you must have been a part of viral love train. Also, I'm a sponsor in that room as well. So I'm going to be doing some pretty cool stuff with those guys. They have a lot of freaking energy. I know how the hell they do it.
Absolutely.
So, I want to give back the mic.
Morning, 2 nights in a row.
There we go. I want to give back the mic to Jonathan. I just want to touch on the newbies coming to the room. If you don't have a bio or a social media link, I personally am not going to pull you guys up. But with you, Bridget, you cracked the code. Jonathan, back to you, brother.
Absolutely. Hey, guys, real quick, I'm going to finish this up. What I share with you guys is a multi-million-dollar play. Okay, and it works, it's effective, and it's something that's sustainable for years. Okay, this is one of those times where you should be moving at the sound of instructions because you don't know when and if you're going to hear this again. So I just want to put that out there. What I shared with you guys is something that could be, I guess, life-changing, life-altering. Okay, so just want to make sure that you guys. The fact that I shared it with you guys, that you guys take advantage of that opportunity. The ones that are considering it, and the ones that's not, that's fine as well. But please don't just sit on something like that. That was just very valuable. That was just dropped in your lap just because you were here, and not do something with it. Because it's something that could really, really have a profound effect on your march towards generational wealth. I'm Jonathan, and I yield.
I have a question, Jonathan. This is Katina. So I'm considering this information that you just told us, and I want to know more so I can be more versed in trying to make that another stream of income, am I able to tap in with you for you to give me more knowledge, or is there any? Are you gonna do any personal classes for this information so we can get more knowledge on it?
Oh, you're going to tap in on me. If you catch me on a good day, yes. I'm going to tell you, down, I'm extremely busy. My DMs look like crazy. My good friend Patrice could tell you sometimes you DM me or text me, and I get the ears so late, like, yeah, just. So, but yeah, it's in terms of me doing something with this, I may consider doing something like Clubhouse Live. I mean, just drop it one time, and piss everyone off, and let the damage be done there, and put it out there, and hopefully somebody else learn it really good, and start doing rooms on it. I'll support the rooms. In fact, when if he pick it up. Like I said, I just someone sitting in the back channel, I put the name out there, and I confirmed the two names that I just gave you. And that's that. And then once again, that's moving at the sounds of acting at the speed of instruction. And so, but like I said, once again, if you, I don't know if I'm going to do a room. I don't think I'm going to do a room because I don't want to offend. And that's sad, guys. A lot of people out here capping, as they said, like last night, doing all kinds of stuff. But when you have a play that can make a lot of people money, you have to be careful. Because I don't want to mess with somebody else's money or their perception of their money, because they're not going to get the deals that you're going to get anyway. But, some people just feel like, hey, that's my play. And like they want to take ownership of it, when there's literally hundreds of companies out there that allow you to do it. So just reach out to me. I'm not doing instruction. I'm busy running a mortgage corporation. So, to take time out to actually do this, I will put the information out there to put it on your radar, and I'll give you a couple of resources to start off. There's Lima One, that's another one, guys. There's Vizio, that's another one. I just threw out two, that's four altogether. I gave you Lima One, Vizio. All those companies allows you to sign up and do loans for them. So once again, those are just ones off the top of my head that allow you actually to become a broker. Okay, but let me just say something here, guys. Being in the mortgage industry, it's a beautiful gig, but you have to learn what you're doing. I advise you to get some form of education before you try to do this. Learn something. Don't just think like, oh, I'm gonna do, get something, and they have, and a lot of these companies do teach you, have it on a site. So please take the time to educate yourself, and don't go out there and try out practice what I told you.
Jonathan, I have a quick question for you. This is Don. In terms of what you just said about the education, do you believe that the 80-20 rule is ultimately going to come into play here, where 20% of the people doing this work are actually going to be doing 80% of the business, and the also-rans are just going to fall off?
That's with everything. Yeah, I think you're gonna get out of what you put into it. I wouldn't advise if you Don. Okay, stay away from this Don. What the hell you doing already? Advise this for you. Because I don't want to have to go visit you. You understand? So just kidding, Don. But really not. But yes, you're right. Some people are gonna do quite well at it. The people that really put their mind towards it do quite well, and others won't. So I agree with you.
Hey, Jonathan, I got a question for you. Do you do residential and commercial?
Yeah, residential, but as long as it's not primary, it's not owner occupied or second home.
All right, so I want to kind of tell you something and kind of encourage you, because sometimes when we save face and not just collaborate, and so this is collaboration, because what you're doing is you're dropping gems, you're dropping knowledge, and so when you don't help people, sometimes you can't hold yourself back because you never know. You opening the door. You're helping us right now, and so I equate this to Bruno Mars and what is Pat Anderson. Pat, these guys are superstars on their own. But guess what, man? These guys, they collaborated together recently on an album, and they don't need each other. But the collaboration with both of them bringing their talents to the stage, man, they are doing some awesome things by creating product together. Plus, they had their own product as well. So it's just only making them more powerful because other people are taking the wisdom from them to say, hey, look at them, we can collaborate and we can still do our thing on the side. So, I want to say kudos to you because I'm going to reach out to you because, like, in my multifamily mastermind, they use the same name at all times, and this guy, he's gouging people's eyes out instead of trying to help them. And so what you're doing, you're helping. So I don't feel like you're hurt, but I appreciate you for doing this, man. And I am definitely going to be reaching out to you to get some more information.
Yeah, let me just say this, right? In terms of, I try to be one of the more collaborative people around. I think that's how you're successful because you never know. Like I said, I've been through it all. I've had it all. I've owned it all, and I've lost it all. And on my way down, and I did collaborate, but just happened to collaborate with the wrong people. And when I was going down, there was no one there to help steady me. I had to hit rock bottom and steady myself, and then build a way to climb back up. But like I said, by giving this information and collaborating, guys, you never know who you're gonna help and how it's gonna affect them and how they're gonna be able to help you later. I'm all about putting information out there, and I do it. Like I tell you, I speak and do it when people aren't in the room. But but what I say this, I say all that to say this. Every opportunity I get to share this information, I do. I was asked about it last night. There was like 800 people in the room, and I was like, what the hell? I put it out there, okay? And believe it or not, it blew up. Like, oh my God! So a lot of people are asking because, and you're right. If someone's gouging you guys on that multifamily thing, anything that you guys are doing on that multifamily that's 5 units and above, you know what I'm saying, or just investments, period. You know what I'm saying? God, you can do it yourself. You can keep the money. You can find you can broker that loan yourself. And that gentleman that's doing it, he's not licensed because you know why? He's not required to be licensed. All right, so most likely he's not licensed. He's not any of that. So yeah, this is something that you can be doing yourself, making the money, or helping you and your friends can get together, do it together. But once again, take the time, learn the craft, man. Educate yourself on the craft. There's a ton of money to be made. There's a ton of money to be earned. And I want to see everyone win, man. I mean, I think it's going to be a lot happier. I'll be a lot happier, around a bunch of people that's doing well than to do well all by myself and looking and wondering how come you can't do this? How come we can't? How come I don't have friends? I can do this with that with someone I can commiserate with, whatever. If that's what it's all about in the end. And guess what? We can't take it with us. You know what I'm saying? So why try to get it all? Share it and make it a little bit, make the world happier, please. Just a little bit happier.
Hey, Jonathan. Hey, my name is Riley Lewis. I'm a realtor investor here in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. I always join your room. I was looking to network with you. I'm also local to your area. But I wanted to know what was the gym that you dropped. I came in a little late. I did pick up that you were saying that you become a loan broker. You mentioned just repeat a little of what you said on how we can get instructions to.
Oh, you missed the part then. If you just came in, Raleigh, I was talking about how you can go down to the local farmer, get it and set up a food stand and get all kinds of vegetables and make a killing. Miss Cooper Home Loans can actually put the play out there because I need to start getting ready. So I'm gonna bring Miss Cooper, my partner, guys. This is my rock right here in terms of in terms of what we're doing. And it's my business partner, and we're I like to consider ourselves the dynamic duo, you know. So I'm obviously Batman, and so Miss Cooper Home Loans. We're based New Jersey, and I guess Pennsylvania-based realtor. And he was asking about that play. You care to explain it?
Sure, definitely. Hi, everyone. My name is Alicia Cooper. I'm known as Miss Cooper Home Loans. Yeah, Jonathan being partner. Having my kids in the background, I just hopped on. But I'm happy to step in where I can. And what we do is we turn real estate professionals into the bank in less than 30 days. So we take real estate professionals and brokers and help them become the bank. One of the things that we do is through helping them actually be able to know about the banks that will allow them to sign up without having a license within the commercial space. And then if you're willing and able to build a branch yourself through avenues we have right now to help you become the bank as quickly as possible.
All right. So let me go right now today. As long as you have LLC, which you should have if you're a realtor, or S Corp, C Corp, whatever you have, and you can actually go directly to some of these lenders, and these lenders will allow you to broker their product, okay? And they will allow you to, as long as it's not a primary or a second, or primary owner occupied or a second home, you're able to actually go ahead and actually become the lender via being a broker, I should say, and do the loan yourself. And when you do that, you're able to earn an additional 2 to 5 points, sometimes 6 points on these loans, depending on what your appetite is and what that particular lender's appetite is, as well as the consumer. And I gave out 4 names. I gave out 2, and then I just dropped 4. And the names I gave only one last time, guys. Okay, because I don't like being repetitive. It's Actis Capital. That's ATHAS Capital. Civic, like Civic Class, Civic Financial. Lima 1, LIMA 1, and Vizio. Those are the 4 that I just gave out on the top of my head. You know, you guys can sign up and be ready to go tomorrow. Now, I think Vizio or either Lima 1 requires you to be a real estate professional. All the rest of them, as long they just require you to bring the loans in, and they give you white label information so that you can promote your business. That's the play. I'm Jonathan Bing, and I'm going to hand it back to 10K and Mr. Cooper. I guess you can do your intro.
Thanks for that, Jonathan and Alicia. And again, I am local, basically a neighbor, so definitely looking to partner with you guys. Get some deals done. So thanks for that info, and I'll definitely be in touch.
Riley, I see you every day in the room, and that's another thing. In the room, we see who comes in the room. We watch, and we watch who's there all the time. And so I see you very often in the room. So you've been on my radar as well, and I appreciate your support.
Absolutely, man. I love each room that you guys have. I always leave the room with more knowledge than I came in with. So thanks to you guys. I'll definitely be in touch.
Well, Riley, I also hit you on the back channel with one of the banks asked us with their link. So that's something that you're interested in. That link is right there in your inbox.
Thanks, Alicia. Going on there right now, and I'm gonna join it or receive the information as I can.
All right, guys. I think Sean must be doing something else. We're gonna do some intros, man. I guess I just did my intro. Reggie, did you have a chance to introduce yourself?
He did.
Okay, Valley's there. Okay, Valley. I'm gonna turn it over to Valley. Valley knows where we are, guys. That I know Kurt Bank came after myself, Vishnu, Mr. Banks. The boss's accountant is here as well. I love that guy. Kristen just came in out of Missouri, based in Missouri. One of my favorite people on this app. So there's a lot of value here, guys. I think if you guys are an audience, there's no other room going on right now. Hey, ping some people in this room, guys. Let's get this room up. Let's get it up over 100 some people. Let's make this the room to be for real estate this morning. With that, I'm going to yield the mic back to Valley.
Thanks, Jonathan. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm in the grocery store, so forgive me, but I'm trying to help out here. But I'm going to reset the room. My name is Alex Hughes Jones, and this is the 10K, your hot seat for business owners and professionals. We are talking about just one, besides introducing ourselves, but how the 10K card is helping you to elevate your business. This is like no other. If you are still using a credit card, hey, okay, it's second in line. But first thing that you need to do is step up to the play. You get yourself on the digital platform. Everything that we're doing now in business, social media has taken over the world. So that means that your business should be on a digital platform so that you can easily
Valley's in the matrix, guys. So
connect with people much faster, strategically. So with that being said, I'm going to go. I know right yourself, and then how is the 10K card help you?
Hey Valley, you were in the matrix.
Am I still in there now? I've stopped moving around.
You sound better. You sound better now.
Yeah, we let's just intros, Valley. I think let's do intros real quick with the mods. Kurt,
That'd be perfect. I think Reggie's been waiting, so let's go to Reggie, then go to Kurt. Because Reggie, we'll go to Kurt if that's okay. Reggie, are you there?
I am, and thanks a lot, Queen, for the opportunity to share. Basically, my name is ReggieFerrell.com, and I function as the president of BAM.eco. And our primary goal is to show you how to make money like Amazon by being a BAM.e-commerce boss. We established a business in 1998, and we are membership based. Bottom line, if anyone chooses to collaborate with us, you can contact or connect with me by going to my Instagram, hit ReggieFerrell.com. That will link you with me, and we can have a conversation. That's my time, and I'm out. Bam.
Thank you, Reggie, for that. Kurt, you there?
Hey, good afternoon. Can you guys hear me? Because I'm on full shop.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Kurt, I'm coming from the Bronx. Long-term buy home investor and short-term rental operator. Hey,
what's up, Kurt? All right, guys. After Kurt, we have Vishnu.
Hey, thanks, Jonathan. My name is Vishnu. I'm a real estate investor. I'm based out of Brooklyn, right next to my man Kurt there from the Bronx. I'm going to go ahead and pass it around. I'm trying to enjoy my Sunday and listen in a little bit. Thanks, guys. Oh, by the way, everyone in this room should have a 10K card.
Hey, Jonathan, can I introduce myself?
Of course. Patrice, matter of fact, you and mine for a little bit. Go ahead.
Oh, no, Patrice is I'm driving. I keep falling in and out of service. I cannot mod.
All right, go ahead.
Hey guys, Patrice Miles. I am a mortgage loan originator. Been doing that for 23 years. Also starting my business, which is to help people work through their money traumas and get on a firm financial footing. So I'm a firm believer in multiple income streams. So I'm also looking into securing my first long-term buying property. So that's me. Hook up with me
10K card there. Thanks for the opportunity, guys.
All right, guys. The next person we have, I think, did Mr. Banks go?
No, he hasn't.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on, y'all? Turn up. Listen, man, we up in 10K calling the room. What's up, man? Listen, this is a great opportunity. There's no other rooms going on in Clubhouse right now bigger than this one. So we got so many heavy hitters in here. We got Sean in here. We got so many good. We got Reggie, Derek, Vishnu, Jonathan. Look, we got Benicia up in here, man. Y'all better turn up and hit the plus sign up here, man. This is Mr. Banks, aka the boss's accountant. And if you know that, with good personal credit, business structure, tax planning, accounting, and so much more. Listen, once you make all this money, you better buy something that holds value. We're landowners over here at the Legacy Think Tank. But if you wonder what 10K Cards is, look at the link in my bio. I got some free courses, and if you want to get a card like Mr. Banks, click that link. It's like the black link tree. Sorry, 10K, but it's way better, because the cool thing is, to become a VIP member, you can earn commission. This is when your link earns you commission. But anyway, I'm Pastor Mike. This is Mr. Banks. Go to JavarisBanks.com to see my 10K card. Thank you, y'all. And I plant this seed.
Awesome. Mr. Banks is in the building. Let's do a quick reset. So if you just joined the room, this room is sponsored by Mr. 10K himself, the CEO of 10K Cards. I tell you, it's not just a business. This is a lifestyle, because once you come in and you join, you can be connected and your mind can be transformed in a way like no other. Just look at the names and look at the quality of people that are on the stage. And so I would be remiss if I would not follow the Mr. 10K rule. So let's do the queens first. Let's do a quick introduction. Let's see who was next. Was it Kristen?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Let's go.
Hey guys, for those who don't know me, my name is Kristen Robinson. I'm a board certified credit consultant. We specialize in personal and business credit. We utilize those that are set in place to protect you as the consumer in order to get you paid instead of having to pay. If anything else you need to know about me is in my bio, or you can Kristen, Kristin, the number.
Oh, you're in the Matrix. Okay, well let's do this. I am Derek Young. You can also reach me at 10kday1.com. That's 10kday1.com if I could ever be of assistance to you. Let's go to Queen Benicia.
Good morning, everybody.
Wait, stop. You can't be introducing Queen Benicia like that, Derek. I'm sorry. I had to come off it. 1 second. Queen Benicia, you in the building?
I'm in the building.
Queen Benicia, take the mic and tell these damn people who you are. Sorry for that, Derek. It's Benicia.
All right. So sorry for my low energy, but I am recovering from my birthday turn up last night. But my name is Benicia Watson.
Birthday, Queen.
Thank you, baby.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Why we just now hearing about this? Why we just now hearing about this?
I know. I'm so low key, y'all. But my name is Benicia Watson. I run a real estate company. I have 131 agents with them. My network is Texas, and agents are all over the United States doing commercial residential real estate. I am an investor as well. I started at the age of 19, buying and holding and flipping properties, and building houses and all that good stuff. It's a long story, but I'm not going to get into how I did it. But at this current moment, I own my own bank, and it is called Prime One Home Loans as well. With along with the real estate company, I service every state except New York. I'm a direct lender, and that's just who I am in a nutshell. Thank you.
Sweet. Thank you for introducing yourself. And I actually heard your story on yesterday, which I think that you are an amazing person, and you're one of the people that bring value to this room, because I mean, it's just amazing to see the different people on the stage and the different stories that they have and the level of success that they have. But I can talk all day, especially talking about your story and how I am inspired by somebody that is young and actually doing it. But with that, let's go to Queen Tamika.
Derek, I don't know how much they paid you to come on stage to mod, buddy, but I'm going to pay you double not take off. You know why? It's Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Ever open up this goddamn room with the expectation of having over 10 people in the room? I don't know what's happening, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to drive some insane 10x energy up in this room today. Are we going to start building stuff, right? Where are we in the modding order, Derek? Where are we at right now?
We are at Tamika.
Tamika. All right, guys, just so you know, Derek is my little brother, okay? I beat him up every time we were on stage together. So, Queen Tamika, take the mic. Let us know who you are to do, sweetheart.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I'm a little bit under the weather, but my name is Tamika Moses. I'm a real estate broker owner of Robert Bird Realty. I'm located in South Florida, and I handle residential and commercial real estate. And that's just me in a nutshell. I'm not going to go on. I'm going to be jumping in and out, so kind of under the weather. So I want to speak when I need to speak today.
Tamika, first off, I'm not going to let you go that easy. When Tamika first came to our room, guys, and Tamika heard about the 10K card, she said, I want in. I said, no problem. We have two options. We have the basic and we have the premium. What did Tamika say? I want the premium. I'm like, God damn, who is this girl? And, after speaking with you on the phone, Tamika, I just want to applaud you, because why? Winners take action now and they figure it out later. So the fact that you jumped in, took care of you have your business, I just want to publicly shout you out to that one, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Queen. With that said, who's the next queen in the building? This is a queen first stage, and then we go to the kings in the house, okay? So I see we're finished with Tamika. I see we're finished with Queen Benicia. Stephanie, you in the building?
I am, yes.
There you go, Steph. Would you kindly tell these people who you are and what you do?
Of course. Yes. Hi, everybody. My name is Stephanie. I'm a realtor here in Long Beach, California. Mainly do residential. I have a very small team of realtors. And yeah, we're just getting shit done out here. If you guys ever need any services, we're here to help, and here to support Sean and everything that he does, because he's a great contributor to this community. Thanks.
I'm just a loyal servant, Stephanie, just trying to add value to every professionals out there. Because if you are a professional, guys, and the world do not know who you are, then it's my fault. I'm the one who didn't give you the 10K card so you can share it with your clients, okay? So we need to start working on that. With that said, Queen Bridget, how are you? The party had in 3 days that amassed 166 followers. You need to share that secret to the audience now, those who are listening. Bridget, the mic is yours.
Hey, everybody. My name is Bridget Pfeiffer. I am the CEO of Living Better Life. I've been in real estate for over 22 years and women's empowerment coach and business consultant for the last 3. Ministry for the last 25. I do have a party hat here. I'm new to the community, and I'm excited to be here. Like you said, all the followers, I guess you would say I got was, I walked into viral love train on I think Thursday night it was, and I think we didn't get off until Saturday morning or something like that. But it was absolutely amazing. For the first time, I'm not really a social media junkie at all. However, I was looking to incorporate social media and stuff more to help to my business for the things that I had coming along. And so I went on I went into this room, the virtual love train, and I would say that night
my one of my pictures went to the Explore page on Instagram. The next day, another picture went to the Explore page. I've never been on the Explore page, and I've missed probably 150 new followers since then, and just a lot of connections, potential collaborations in the future, and just meeting some all around great people that are like-minded. And I'm just, again, just absolutely flabbergasted, whatever you want to say, just to be into the community and learning more. Met Mr. Sean and looking to plug into the 10K. Actually, it dawned on me that this was actually presented to me probably about 4 months ago, but my mind and headspace was in a different place. I just lost my husband, and so yeah, my mind space was not right, and but now I'm really looking to grow my business more and do some new things, and so I'm excited to be here. Thanks for allowing me to share.
You got it, Queen Bridget. So one of the things that we do, Bridget, I'm a part of a partnership. It's called 10K Swipe Up, where we're going to get our clients 10,000 followers in 60 days, 10,000 organic followers. I want you to share with the audience what you have done of Trey. Do you see how we can leverage that to get our clients to 10,000 organic followers?
Absolutely, absolutely. The engagement was unreal. To get those followers, and definitely can see how that can be done.
Also, just for you to know, sweetheart, we're actually a sponsor in that room as well. 10kcards is one of the official sponsors. So we're going to be making a much bigger deal out of it. And I just wanted someone with a party hat to share with only 3 days of experience on the app as to what's possible. We'll be able to pull that mission off in 30 days, but I negotiated and said, hey, you know what? We're going to do it in 60 days. So in 60 days, we're going to talk more in that program. It's going to be called a 10K Swipe Up, where we're going to be helping clients to get 10,000 followers in 60 days, guys. When you hit 10,000 followers on your Instagram, I can promise you, your success rate will dramatically change. Because then you have the swipe up feature, which will take clients directly to your offering, your website, your sign-up page, your courses, anything that you want to promote. So thank you so much for touching on that, Bridget. We'll get right back into it. Queen, is it Janice? Queen Janice, how are you? I'm going through the Queen's introduction first, and then we'll start with the guys. Queen Janice, you in the building? Queen Janice going 3 times. All right, let's move on to Nikita. Nikita, after you, we'll go to Sharon. Nikita, are you there?
Hello, I am here.
Welcome. Take the mic. Tell the people who you are, my dear.
Thank you very much. My name is Nikita Jones. I am a realtor here in Houston, Texas, under the brokerage of Keller Williams Realty. My company is called Homes by Nikita, and I'm doing residential real estate, looking forward to getting into investing. But ever since I've been introduced to Sean about a month ago now, it has been an awesome experience, the relationship, and he's just being a wealth of knowledge for me and how to grow my business and do better, be better, and help others. So thank you, Sean. I appreciate the time.
You're super, super welcome, Queen. Did we get all the Queen introductions on stage already? All right, so
I think Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon is on the phone. I think, Sharon, are you there? I see the phone signal on. All right, so we'll get back to Sharon when she gets off. All right, so with that said, where did we start in terms of the Kings now? Let me see. Reggie, Brother BK is in the building. Brother BK, how you doing? Brother BK, tell the audience who you are, sir. Take your time. Go for it.
Sean, always a pleasure to be on the stage with you, my brother. This is a very odd moment because rarely I'm not out of my pulpit on a Sunday, but I'm traveling on real estate business and not in my pulpit on this Sunday, so I'm actually resting on the Lord's Day, and got pinged by Brother Banks, Brother Bing, and I said, let me come in and support my dear brother. So my name is BK. I'm good, I'm a pastor, speaker. Also been in the real estate space for over 20 years as a builder, acquisitioner, developer.
Right now, we are a direct private money lender where we lend on all things real estate when it's business related. And so we're excited to continue to master that space. And I can safely say, and correct me if I'm wrong, Sean, I am one of the first 10K recipients of the 10K card since Clubhouse at the beginning of the year. And so we have been rocking with my dear brother now almost 8 months, well, 7 months. And definitely a gem in Clubhouse, our dear brother Sean. And if you don't have your 10K card, listen, you need to get your 10K card because it is phenomenal. And definitely people that are not in Clubhouse, when they ask for your business card and you pull up and say, hey, you can scan it, and they say, man, where did you get that? I always tell them, you can always click that link inside of my 10K card and get your own. And so just a masterful idea that you have put together, and just glad to be here to support you, my brother.
So welcome, BK. I remember you were one of the first guys on the big stages that we used to hang out on. When you get to calling me, you and Jeremiah got on that three-way call. And that was one of the best calls early in the beginning there, brother. So I want to say thank you for always showing the support, always rocking with us. And, whatever we can do to keep adding value, definitely I will. I'm not sure if Mr. Banks got a chance to use himself. If he did, I wasn't in the room. I want to hear Mr. Banks' introduction. Mr. Banks, are you in the building, sir?
I'm here.
Well, Mr. Banks, you're gonna have to introduce yourself again, sir. Take the mic again.
Come on, Lee, man. I am Javon, the boss's accountant. And if you don't have an accountant, I don't know why you call yourself a business owner. So y'all thought I was gonna say the same intro again. You need to stop playing and get you a 10K card too. The reason being is because you gotta have the right system and the right teams around you. And if you don't have the right people in your corner, you're going to quickly fail. So let's speak things in existence. Today, I hope somebody finds someone they resonate today with in this room to help them move the bar forward. I'm Mr. Banks, and I plant this seed.
The signal's trying to take our brother Banks away, but look, the energy that he comes with, man, is...
Hey, John, real quick, do you remember 7 months ago how me, you, and Jeremiah will be on Mr. Banks' stage, and we would just go in on his stage and helping him discuss things that he was bringing to the people? Those were the glory days where we would do 24, 48-hour runs. But just good to see Mr. Banks on the stage this morning next to me.
Oh, 100%, brother. And look, that organic love is what it's all about. And when I look on the app and I see people like Benicia, Jonathan, let me find another old head. And don't be disrespectful to the old head title, guys. But these are people that have been rocking from day one, even Gregory. Day one, like in December or January, I believe. But that's what the app is all about, guys. And just keep showing up every day to add value for the communities where the damn secret is. You keep doing that, nothing will be able to stop you. With that said, let's move on to Mr. ADU. Mr. ADU, are you ready?
Hey, if you stay ready,
you ain't gotta get ready. Take the mic, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I'm just getting ready on this amazing day to go to church. It's something that I've gotten reconnected with once again, and it's been amazing actually to reconnect with the church. But my name is Rogelio Martinez. I live in beautiful Long Beach, California, and I specialize in taking residential property to a higher, better use. And there's no thing better than by adding an accessory dwelling unit, which is either converting non-livable square footage like attics, basements, attached garages or detached garages, or by building something that, standalone in the backyard. Anyways, and what can you do with that? You can use that as an income producing property to offset your mortgage. Anyways, this is Rogelio Martinez. The fortune is actually in your backyard. Thank you for that, Sean. Back to you.
There you go, Giuseppe. Thank you. Oh, just what the heck? Thank you so much, Mr. ADU. You see, I'm texting Kirk. Kirk is trying to mess my goddamn game up. Kirk, stop texting me in the back channel. Giuseppe, let's move on to my brother Mark. My younger brother Mark has been hiding for a minute. Mark, where are you? Where have you been?
What's up, brother?
What's up, Mark? Take the mic. Tell the people who you are, brother.
It's been too long, but can I get a let's go?
Let's go. Now, guys, before I settle let's go, let me just share with you guys where this let's go is coming from. I met my other brother, Sean Ackerman, on the app, right? The first I met Sean, I was in the office and the door was closed. Sean shouted out, "Let's go!" I looked around the house, I'm like, oh shit. I wonder if anyone else heard this. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Why should I be concerned about someone expressing their energy in a very true and authentic way? And that day when Sean said, let's go, although it was a disturbance within the usual status quo, it was a nice awakening energy. And from that day, I made a commitment. Yep, I'm going to be making my brother Sean with the let's go. With that said, Mark, take it away until Sean comes to the room.
Yo, he heard you wherever he is. He freaking heard you. You're right, 10K, bro. It's been too long. I've been grinding with my head down. I decided to take up my own mortgage and real estate advice. Closed on a house on Friday. So now I'm getting ready to get my condo ready to rent out. And everybody knows moving is the worst part of real estate. So I'm not looking forward to that. What I am looking forward to, however, is freaking Clubhouse 2.0, which is coming up quick. So I look forward to seeing everybody. I'm flying in on the 12th. I think I'm flying out on the 15th. With that being said, y'all, if you don't have a 10K card, I don't know what you're doing. Go get one.
And guys, anyone in the audience or on stage wondering what the 10K is, please ask any question we're here to answer. Or you can send me a DM or back channel that you're interested in getting one of the 10K cards. I will have one of the teams set you up. Bridget, we're almost ready with you, sweetheart. With that said, let's move on to my boy Gregory. Gregory, you in the building?
I'm in the building. I'm in the gym. Is it too loud? My background?
You come tell the people who you are, brother. Say hello.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Gregory. I tell you what, 2 years ago, I started a journey. That journey was to transition myself from being a 9-to-5 worker, working for the U.S. Postal Service. I began leveraging my position to start picking up some vacant houses that sat on my route, but not only my route, but the route of my coworkers. And as of today, 2 years later, I can officially say that I'm now the owner of a real estate investment company. Primary exit strategy is wholesale, even though I've done fix and flip, and we'll be buying and holding in a very, very near future. That's me in a nutshell. I'm Gregory, and I'm done speaking.
All right, Gregory. So you thought you was going to get away with that one, right? What inspired you as the... Okay, so one thing we respect about you... Hey, Gregory, what's up?
No, it's good. I couldn't hear you. Go ahead.
So here's a question. Are you still a mailman at this today?
No, I've been full-time real estate. If I don't close deals, I don't eat, nor do I have a roof over my head for the past 2.5 years now.
You know why I respect you so much, Gregory? You're not a mailman currently, but your profile picture reminded you of where you started. So for that, brother, I salute you. I respect you even more for that. And, great things will always come your way. Because those who keep fighting and those who keep pushing will actually always win in the end, okay?
Absolutely.
You got it. All right, with that said, is it Mr. Raleigh? Raleigh, are you there? With a big smile on your face, sir. Okay, from butchering name, sir, you may want to correct me. All right, Raleigh, you'll come back on if you get to the mic. With that said, my brother Jared. Oh, why is Jared not moderated? Jared, my bad. Jared, tell the people who you are, sir. Take the mic and share with the audience who you are, and tell them what your mission includes.
Thank you for inviting me. This is Gerald Moore, and I'm the founder of Mission Fulfilled 2030, where we inspire, educate, and activate young Black males in tech and STEM. We do this by creating programming for the disadvantaged and underserved at-risk youth, as I was in these communities, and we create programs that are led by Black men to build up young Black males to restore the Black family. And that's what we do. I am a 10K card holder. Gerald at 10k.com. Thank you, Sean, for bringing me into the family. Love you, my brother. And out here doing this work to create change in this world.
You know, Jared, you really thought you were going to get off that easy, right? It's not going to work like that, my brother. I've heard your stories on stage, and I'm very, very interested in you sharing what drive you to want to help the young Black entrepreneurs within our community. Where's that drive coming from? Let's go for it.
Growing up in the inner city in upstate New York, like a lot of young Black males, I had my first police encounter at 12. Got expelled from school at 14. I did the Scared Straight program at 15. I fathered my first child at 17. I have full custody of my son at 3 months old. At 23 years old, I graduated from Norfolk State University with an engineering degree. But I graduated high school with a 1.69 GPA, and that don't get you into many people's engineering schools. But through perseverance and realizing that I had a young man who I wanted to take out of a circumstance that I grew up in. I'm a first generation college graduate out of, my father is in the middle of 12 children. My mother is the oldest of 9. So out of 61st cousins, I am the first to graduate college. And, to be able to change the trajectory of my family, is something that I relish. And looking back, I believe that, given the opportunity, Black men young Black males can become positive Black men in the community. And I also have
we're losing you slightly, Jared.
I'm still here. I'm still there.
We're losing you slightly, Jared. Can you just tell the last 10 seconds?
Yeah, I was saying that I think given the opportunity, young Black males with positive role models and opportunities can become positive community builders. I also have 3 daughters, and the chances that my daughters can marry a man in the mold of their father right now is about 2%. And I can't have that, so I got to get out here and create the change that I want to see.
That's powerful, bro. That's powerful. And as I mentioned to you, I can't remember which stage that we were on, Jared. But maybe you need to chop it up, because everyone that graduates through your program, I want to make sure that they have a 10K card. Because when you're finished building them and putting them together, we want to make sure they have their 10K card to actually represent them. And that is something that's coming completely at no cost from our organization to yours, okay? So we're going to chop up all the details, man, and it's my honor to be a part of your mission.
And we're going to make that happen, as I have this Black Leaders Initiative that are launching as a workforce development program for young Black males, juniors and seniors in high school, that we're going to get them certified, and we're going to get those boys in that program.
There we go, sir. I'm all in. Just let me know what you need me to do. All right. With that said, are we missing any other King's intro on stage? I see Sharon is still on stage. Because if we went through all the intros, I want to get into interviewing Ms. British. Oh, Brian. Brian, how are you? Welcome to the stage, Brian. Tell people who you are.
Yes, hello, my kings and queens. I'm grateful to actually be on the same stage with so many successful and so many men and women that are effectuating change. I think that this is a grand opportunity for all of us to share the same energy, and I'm grateful. My name is Brian Kennedy, and I am currently one part of a single family office. My role is strategic philanthropist. And so our goal is a humanitarian effort where we teach financial literacy, not only on the Main Street level, but also on the level of the social elite. And so the practices that we garner are actually the mastery of the trust. And also we try to combine our resources. Normally the economic outlook is to have your own business and to actually complete ownership of a home and of these certain vehicles that produce income. We mainly focus on actually combining the resources and not having ownership, but having stewardship. So we do have a trustee who has a fiduciary responsibility. And so I think that all of us on the most basic level of the family unit, which is the most important unit of our community, I think that all of us should actually get into understanding what the trust is, the most legal efficient document that we've ever come in contact with, and actually start combining the resources of our families so that we can become prosumers as opposed to consumers.
I love that. And always, Brian, whenever you can find a way to add value to any environment that you go into, I would always say strive to do so, okay? With that said, I'm going to be a little selfish right now. I want to interview Queen Benicia. Queen Benicia, are you available for a 5-minute interview?
Yes.
All right. I'll tell you guys why I wanted to interview Queen Benicia. We'll be on the phone at all damn hours of the evening sometimes, and she just have a beautiful spirit, a beautiful soul. Actually, I want to ask you, do you mind sharing with the audience what inspired you to not only A, keep your crown on every, and B, keep pushing for greater? You're the first member that I said, most people say the 2 happiest days of owning a boat is the day you buy it and the day you sell it. And in one of your posts, you mentioned a year later, you're still happy. Can you tell us about that just for a little bit?
So the first question was, what
drives you? What inspires you? And then let's talk about that damn beautiful boat of yours.
What inspires me is seeing other people experience a life-changing event. So for me, I've never been in sales in my life. I wasn't interested in real estate. Real estate chose me. God spoke to me and told me to get a real estate license. From that point, every time that I touch someone, I know that the information that I'm sharing with them, that not only will they probably take it somewhere else and share it with someone else to empower someone else within our community, that it ultimately changes the trajectory of their life. And, people's lives are a crossroads sometimes, and it's a matter of having information on whether or not you'll go to the left or go to the right. And if I could steer somebody to the right and help them steer the next person to the right, then I've done my job that I feel like in my life. So that's what really inspires me to keep going.
Now, we'll get back to the boat just now. You're trying to duck that one, but I'll get back at you. Now, as a mom, explain what it's like being a mom and a successful entrepreneur simultaneously.
So I'm a single mother. I've been married. Actually, I've been married twice. But I'm gonna be married again one day to the person that I'm supposed to be with. But nevertheless, I'm a single mom. I have a 10-year-old and a 23-year-old. I know I don't look that old, but yes, I have 2 girls that are watching me. So my first daughter, she saw me go through the grind. She saw me in the military. She saw me working these jobs, long hours, night shift. She got the blunt of it. The little one, she gets to experience the other side, the real estate, the entrepreneurship, the business. My goal, and actually my oldest daughter works for my mortgage company. She'll be coming on as a loan officer. She just passed her test. But my goal is just to show them that women can do all things. And, my mother, she came from Guatemala to the United States. She had me in California, and we came from nothing. She came to the United States with one bag. And I was able to also take her on a journey in her life and show her the things that she had never saw or probably would have never seen had I not been the person that she made me into today. So I'm here to teach my kids and other kids and all women and all people, period, that if you put your mind to something, it could be done.
Absolutely. Okay, what's up? Benicia is sitting, just pop in the room with it. What's up, let's go for it.
No, I said I hit on Mr. Party last night, yesterday or today or Friday or one of those days. It's her birthday, so happy birthday, Queen.
Thank you.
We're gonna catch her in Atlanta, girl. She's not getting away. Don't worry. She thinks she might, but we'll catch her back over there.
Oh no, we turn up all month.
There we go. So, Benicia, let me ask you a question. You're younger. How old you said? How young is the youngest? Sorry. Oh, I can hardly hear you. Sorry, Benicia. How old is the youngest?
I'm sorry, she's 10 years old.
10. Okay, cool. What was it like between the age of 1 and 4 in terms of you and your career when she was that young?
Okay, so it was not easy. It was very, very difficult. I moved to Texas. I didn't know anybody, and I needed a lot of help. Obviously, I was working a full-time job and doing real estate at the same time, so I had to hire a nanny. So I had to pay to be in a position to have someone help me. But I didn't want to take advantage of the nanny, so I would only use the nanny during school hours, like on the weekends and stuff like that. I didn't want to make her work 7 days a week, all day long, crazy hours, up and down. So I would just take my daughter with me while I was showing houses. And I mean, once I met my client, I'll let them know, hey, shoot, they looking for a house. It don't matter who comes; they just want the door open. So my daughter would come inside with us and sometimes sit in the car with the tablet. I had to do what I had to do.
The reason
That's so inspiring.
The reason I asked that question is because two things. I'm married to one of the most on the planet, damn it, and we have a 4-year-old. My wife took a real estate license about a year or two ago. She has it there. She's doing nothing with it. Amazing opportunities have been coming to us, but one thing I know about my beautiful wife, whenever she's ready to do something, she's going to do it. If you push her to do it before she's ready, you're in trouble. So I'm not the guy that's going to be in trouble. I'll just work with her lead, and when she's ready, her will be done. So the reason I ask you that question is I support my wife unconditionally in whatever she does. And as frustrating as I may get with her sometimes, I kind of have to remember we have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. And my wife being the go-getter that she is, sometimes it probably frustrates the crap out of her that I'm out here moving so fast and she's not really doing much. Although everything I work for is for me and my family, make no mistake about it. And the reason I want to ask that question is when we do come to Atlanta, I'm going to introduce you guys together so she can have that conversation with you as to what it takes to actually going after your goals and dreams while having a little one. So I'm excited about that. Now, as actually just share what motherhood. First, what I like what you mentioned was your kids mention that just a little more so the mothers can really get that into their system if they don't already have it. So the question is, how important is it for you to succeed in the eyes of your kids?
I'd rather succeed in the eyes of God first, and then hopefully my kids see the God in me, and I try to train them, teach them. But at the end of the day, they're gonna look at it from their point of view. So I just want to please God first, and it is important for me to be successful in the eyes of my kids. But I want them to know more that I love them first, and for them to see anything else. So.
Love that. Okay, now I'm going to poke you about the damn courses. Do you have any updates on the courses that I was trying to poke you about recently?
So I was offered a platform by the creators of Minecraft to speak as an influencer on something that they created, a form of technology. I told them yes, I would do it. They set me up, and it launched on the 19th, but I haven't done anything. I haven't gotten on there yet. I'm going to do that today. I'm going to go and play around in there and see how it works.
Okay, I'm going to put some pressure on you right now. Jonathan, you in the building? Captain Jonathan, are you there? If Jonathan's not there, okay, Jonathan is in. Jonathan, of a few young women that you have you seen a lot of trailblazers like Benicia? And if so, do you think Benicia needs to be teaching other young ladies as to how to walk that path that she's been on?
Absolutely. I see him every day. Just kidding. Yeah. I love Benicia. Benicia is one of a kind, guys. She's extraordinary. And, I had the blessing of getting to know her on this app. And we speak occasionally. We collaborate. I don't want to say we're competitors, we're collaborators, because she's in the lending space now. So we collaborate a lot. So we speak, I find myself speaking to Benicia a couple times a week. And she's extraordinary, guys. If anyone's looking, I don't know if she's mentoring or she does have a program or anything like that. She's definitely someone I personally will model my business after because she does a lot of things. Have done a lot of things. Have accomplished a lot of things. And what is great about her accomplishments is its consistency. She's consistently consistently excellent is how I want to put it. And when you achieve that kind of excellence and that kind of consistency, guys, it's phenomenal. So absolutely, and hats off to her.
Love it. Uncle Al, you in the building? I told Benicia I'm going to put some pressure on her today. Uncle Al, are you in the building? Okay. Uncle Al, based on what you know of Benicia, would you recommend Benicia definitely start a coaching platform where she can actually inspire other young women who want to follow in her path? Would you endorse that?
I absolutely would, but I'll tell you, more than a course about business, Benicia to me is a woman of excellence, as you have said, and Jonathan has said, but also just the epitome of class. How many young girls don't know what that looks like? She ain't no Megan Thee Stallion, but she could be if she wanted to be, but she is, you know what I mean? I think class is more important than learning how to make money. Because if you got class and integrity and character and all of those things, you'll learn how to make money.
I feel like we cannot put Megan Thee Stallion in the same category with her because that's.
I think he was driving. He saw a billboard. He got confused, Uncle Banks.
Not her. Not.
More than her course is that she really ought to be teaching young girls how class and character, because she is the epitome of class and character.
Oh, thank you guys. Y'all don't make me cry.
Benicia, I promise you, I told you. Because you see, here's the thing. Whenever I would get a chance to speak with Benicia, right, guys, I would always try to share with her that, don't take it granted for who you have become. And don't underestimate the example that you're setting for other young people that's looking up to you, Benicia. So I definitely want to see you take lead of this mission in front of you. And even while speaking to you, you and Valley is flashing in my mind that we're going to start doing spotlight days where I'm going to put Valley on one of our spotlight stages, and I'm going to pull you in and put you on one of the spotlight stages. Because one of the things I'm committed to every day, 10 p.m., is challenging entrepreneurs to do more for their business. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family, and you owe it to the damn customers that you promised when you said, I'm now in business. So that's what I'll be doing. So, Benicia, in closing, let's talk about that goddamn boat of yours now. You thought you got away from it. So let's talk about the boat. Come on, what do you want to share?
I don't know. Okay, so I bought myself a boat for Mother's Day during coronavirus because I live on a lake, and I used to pass the lake every single day during COVID, and I saw these boats out there, and I imagined in my mind that the boats were filled with white people, and so I was like, you know what? Let me buy myself a boat. I deserve it. Let me be a Black person with a boat on the water, and when I pull up, and they see who's driving, it is an experience, but it was just a treat for myself for just being who I am and working hard, and I give to so many people. I was like, man, I just want to buy a boat. So I just went and paid cash for my own boat. I never drove a boat. And I cannot swim that good. But I was like, if other people can do it, other business people can do it, so can I. So I just had a trailer with it and learned how to launch it into the water. And eventually I bought a slip, and now it's parked on the slip. And it's my birthday weekend. My birthday's actually Monday. So I woke up this morning after turning up last night. We had a good time, and I was like, man, I should pull the boat out. So I think I'm going to do it this weekend.
There you go, my dear. Don't worry. When we get to Atlanta, we're going to meet. So first off, congratulations. I salute you for all the accomplishments that you have. The road ahead is still, a pretty cool journey. The fact that you believe in God first and give him all the glory and all the credit, this is the reason I know you're going to be successful no matter what. Does anyone else on stage have any question they want to pose to Benicia before we take her out of the seat? Hey guys, don't be afraid. She's not going to bite.
I do have a comment.
Go for it, Captain.
Sean, I got a comment if you don't.
Oh, for you, Uncle Alvin, go for it, brother. It's all you.
I hope everybody in the room is getting a lesson from what Sean is doing. Sean is highlighting other people. Now, when you highlight other people, guess what happens? Either you holding a flashlight, you're going to get some bounce back, and you're going to be highlighted as well. Sean, I want to just thank you, man, for all that you do for everybody. I have seen you unselfishly give and promote and encourage other people. And because of that, simply because of that, 10K cards is going to be something that Linktree wish they thought they could have been, because you are connecting with the people to do this. So, man, congratulations. Hats off to you. I'm proud to call you.
Appreciate it, Uncle Al. And look, the reality of the situation, Uncle Al, is just having a genuine love for people, man. When you have a genuine love for people and you want to see people win, everything else will take care of itself. So that's my little secret right there. And the love and the support that you have given from day one, Uncle Al, is absolutely class act. And that's why I told you I will forever be in service of you and what you're doing, buddy. You just say the word, I'm there. That's it. Now, before we take Benicio off the hot seat, let me introduce a gentleman by the name of Mr. Brian Franklin, a.k.a. Bam, that eco. Captain Bam, are you in the building, sir? Captain Bam, don't play with me. Okay, there you go.
Yes,
Captain Bam,
I am here.
I want you to take the stage, introduce yourself, and definitely give a compliment to Queen Benicia for all that she do for this community. Because I know you're one of the strongest upholders of especially the queens in our community. Sir, the mic is yours.
Well, sir, I like to give accolades to all that understand the value and the benefit of God. Luke 17:21 says, the kingdom of heaven that you seek is within you. And so we are gods and goddesses. And so I appreciate her. Need to get to know more of her works. But one work that I do know is your works, sir. As you know, we met in the hallways and then we became strategic partners. And I appreciate everything that you're doing to truly disrupt the digital card industry. And one of the things that I say to people regarding the 10K card is there is no more effective card to have here in the clubhouse, because the founder of the 10K card, the exclusive clubhouse digital card, is here. And so the value for all of us that use the 10K card is just so elevated because the time that you spend here. And then finally, in regards to creating wealth, one of my advisors is a retired professor of Afro-ethnic studies and political science. And Dr. Smith says that to create wealth, one must be tied to at least two linkages of the mainstream. The mainstream includes real estate, the trade, and e-commerce. The richest man in the world is a master of e-commerce. That's Jeff Bezos of Amazon. So I'd like to compel, ask, and have everyone look very closely at what BAM is and what BAM does. I purposely don't have my picture. I remember when I first came into your room, 10K, you're like, hey man, you need your picture on your bio. And I says, well, we came here to do business, number one. Number two, we want people to see the .eco, if nothing else. .eco is for e-commerce. .eco is for economy, ecology, and ecosystems. This clubhouse is an amazing ecosystem. The inventor of .com is a man of African descent by the name of Emmett McHenry. Emmett is on the advisory board of .eco, which I'm an advisor to .eco under non-disclosure. And so we, as people of African descent, because I noticed that most of the people in this room are of African descent, we have another opportunity to support the invention that Emmett created of .com, which has made Amazon and Facebook and Clubhouse multi-billionaires. .eco is another opportunity for us. So go deep, Be open to learn, be open to unlearn, be open to relearn. And something that I share is for most people, take most of your money out of your bank and put your money to work, because your banks today are paying 0.01 to 0.04%. I'm Brian Franklin, and I approve that message, and I'm done speaking. Bam.
Bam. And guys, that's why we call him Bam. Okay, so with that said, Benisha, my dear, you always have my love. I'm always one phone call away. Anything you need from me, the answer is already yes. And then we figure it out. Also with your team, Benisha, we created a special link for you, so we need to get all your team on board now. Let's get the team onto the 10K card wave, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear. And with that said, did we miss out on any introductions so far, guys?
We got some new.
Sorry?
I just wanted to say one thing, Sean. This is Valley, because I'm going to have to jump off. I know I've been gone. I was at the store, so sorry. I was off for a minute. But one of the things that I wanted to say is we talked about some of this we talked about earlier before some of you joined us, is the power of just connecting with people. The 10K card is, that's just one avenue of taking your business and elevating your business, because if we are not keeping up with the digital platforms that are around us, that's what the world is doing today. If you're not keeping up with that, you're going to get left behind. I don't like technology. I do what I can, but I've hired somebody that helps me do or keep my brand doing what it does. I've connected with 10K cards because I believe in the brand. I believe in what it can do for my business. It allows me to quickly connect with people faster, more efficiently. It's $100. First of all, let me back up. He's giving it away for free, just for the promo. So then if you can't take $100 just to step up to the first level of the card, then I don't know why you're in business. If you have to collect bottles of water to take them and turn those into coins, and those coins turn into cash, and then it's a $10 investment every single year, that's dumbfounding to me. It's mind-boggling to me. So that's the first thing. So get yourself a 10K card. Second, we come into these rooms, and I speak for myself. We come into these rooms, and then we sit in the audience. And it's okay. I get it. I want to come in a room sometimes and just listen because I'm just there. I can't speak or whatever. The goal is not to get up on the stage and be a moderator just so I can have a green badge. That badge, excuse my language again, I know I'm cussing this Sunday. I said I wasn't going to cuss today. But the green badge don't really mean shit. The purpose of the platform, this $1 billion platform, is to connect with people, to be strategic with people. We were talking about earlier how we go in some of these rooms. I don't really go into rooms that talk about, and this is not a racial thing, but so many times there's so many rooms about why Black people ain't doing this, Black women doing that, why the husbands ain't doing this. But yet we don't have as many rooms, like a room that was going on last night that was titled, Why There's So Many Millionaires on Clubhouse. The stories, I cried, fell asleep, woke up and was crying again until 2-3 o'clock in the morning, listening to different people's stories. But yet we don't connect, because sometimes fear get in our way because we won't reach out. Alvin said in his story that was the first time I really heard his whole story. The man couldn't even kill himself, first of all. And then when he was at one point in his journey, he was calling a gentleman for a whole year. Excuse me if I missed something, Alvin, but he was calling a gentleman for a whole year that would not return his phone call. That's how dedicated he was to just making it, because he couldn't kill himself. So he knew then I had to keep going. But some of us will make one phone call and the person don't call you back and we give up. Women, Black women, we won't approach or give another sister a compliment because we too busy hating on what that woman has done. You don't know where she's come from. Figure out who she is. Be an Alvin. Knock on her door. Call her every single day. And I say that to lead into me saying to Benisha, what a powerful sister she is. And she's in my market. I'm not doing what Benisha's doing. I'm gonna go on and claim it and say not today. But she's a powerful sister, and I've never met Benisha, but I take my hat off to you, sister, because you're powerful. You are so powerful. So I want to be the first to say, you should do a coaching session. You should do that. It's even Alvin said for young girls, it's, you know, young girls, grown ass women. It's sisters like you that are doing things that other women want to do. So I encourage you to do it. So I just wanted to say that because it's just amazing, these rooms. And I just love everybody. I'm excited to meet so many of you at Clubhouse Live number 2. And if you're not there, try to find a way to get there. It might be sold out. So if you miss this one, there's no reason why you should miss Clubhouse 3. So this is Dahlia, and I just love you, Sean, for feeding into me. And, you know, I come in your room, but you and I have offline conversations. And Alvin, you know, I thank you for feeding into me. And I just thank all of you. Some of you I've never really met yet or had a direct conversation with, but this is Dahlia. Thank you.
Queen Valley, your crown is nicely straight. You're good to go. Always a pleasure, Valley, and whatever I can do to add value your way, I definitely will always do. That's what I'm committed to doing, okay? With that said, first off, welcome to Sage Gospel, Gwen. I want to say hi to you, Gwen. I want to say hi also to, is it Hugh? So let's start with you first, Gospel. Gwen. Gospel, introduce yourself to the audience, please.
Good morning. Good morning.
Super good morning.
Excited to be here again with you, Mr. 10K. And really excited because I got my 10K card. So I'm raring to go, trying to get everything set up so that I might be able to share it with others. Thank you so much. I'm a broker here in New York City. I'm a minister, preacher, teacher. And I am one that builds up other people. Over the last 2 months, I've had a challenge because of the death of my son, but God has allowed me to move past that and be able to do something so that his living would not be in vain. There are people that are still here. I'm still here. And so my job is to make impact and make a difference. Thank you so much for allowing me to be in the midst.
You are welcome, Queen. It's our pleasure.
Let me show you something. This is why I'm just freaking.
Whoa. Bridget, you okay?
No, I didn't know. I was actually about to show my mother the card you just made, and I didn't realize I was unmuted. I was like,
that's God's work. That's God's work for you.
I was like, oh shoot, I'm unmuted. I'm sorry. I was blown away.
Good morning.
I was about to share the link.
Good morning to your mother for us. Say good morning to your mother for us, okay?
Okay, I'll save the part 2 for later. But this was absolutely amazing. He just shared with me my card, and like I was literally blown away by first of all of the information that you guys was able to get without my involvement. So I'm over here in tears. Just like I said, this is so valuable. And I thank God for the community. I thank God for everybody that's here, because y'all just took my life to a whole nother level. Just to be able to put that information in one place. I have struggled with that for the last 4 months. Like the young lady was just talking about her son passing. Sometimes you get to a place where you just can't do no more. And I have been stuck for 4 months trying to do what you just did in 30 freaking minutes. And I am blown away. So thank you again. I'm sorry for getting emotional, but please forgive me. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Bridget, very few things make me really emotional. And the reason I mention that is, yes, I'm out looking to add value. Yes, I'm looking to make a change. But, you know, what is easy for others may be harder for some. And this is one of those perfect classic examples. The reason you have spent 4 months trying to do something that we take 30 minutes to do is because that's what we're good at. So I want to challenge everyone on stage by the sound of Bridget's voice with what they just hear to go claim that 4 months of your life back. Claim that 4 months of your life back. Please, guys, don't let this message pass you. What took her 4 months to put together, we did in 30 minutes. What does that mean, guys? Where else in our life are we spending 4 months where we can just pay for 30 minutes? Just think about that for a second. Brilliant, is my honor. Thank you so much for being true and authentic and transparent. And now that you're officially a partner of 10K Cards, because I just see you took the premium package, you are now a moderator. Okay?
OMG, thank you.
On my stages, anyone with a green badge is actually a partner with us, okay? So if they're not a moderator, it's probably an oversight. And if they are, then they're definitely partners with us, sweetheart. With that said, where were we now? So, okay, I want to put someone else on the hot seat. Sorry, let's get back into some introduction. Hugh, let's hear from you really quick, and then we'll go to Pastor Elvin. Pastor Elvin is one of the reasons I'm watching my tongue today. Can't be doing too much of the F-box. So, Hugh, say hello to the audience, please.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Hugh. How are you? What's up, Hugh? Trying to transfer the energy out to you, Hugh. What's up? Talk to me.
I'm doing all right. I actually, sorry, I'm a bit nervous because I'm in the presence of so many different amazing people, and I am a small business owner, and the two reasons I came on is to, one, ask about the 10K, if you were going to speak about it, what that is, and how, I just wanted to hear about it, and I also wanted to find out about if there's a possibility for someone who doesn't have like a lot of money or any money at all to learn about real estate, and I'll just briefly share why I want to know about it, because I remember a conversation I had with someone who we had an opportunity to probably buy somewhere, and I said to them, let's go and get it and multiply it and rent it out, and they were saying they couldn't do it because they didn't have everything, and I said, well, I will take whatever. There's this thing called NHD in Jamaica where you can get a certain amount of money to go and get to begin to get a home. And when I said that to them, their response was like, "That can't do anything." And I remember from that moment where I was just like, when I go jogging and walking in the evenings, I look at all these big homes going up around me, and I'm like, that's something I'd like to do. And I'm an ordinary person, and just a small business person trying to.
All right, brother. I have to stop you a few times, man. Step one, you're not a small business person. You're a big business in the beginning stages. That's number one. Number two, you use another limiting words against yourself that I can't be on the same stage with you while you're speaking that way of yourself, okay? I want you to see yourself as the big deal that you're about to become one day. See yourself as the empire that you're building. Speaking life into that empire that's in front of you. If you keep speaking limitations into your life, you'll keep finding it, all right? I'm not sure if you spent time with me in any room before, but this is what you'll know of Sean. I'm just not going to be in the same presence while you're holding yourself hostage, okay? So focus on your success. Lean into it as if you deserve it, because guess what you do? And only once you lean into it, it's going to become yours, okay, sir?
I understand. So
you got
it. Love to find about, the real estate and possibilities of that. So thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you.
You got it. I'm sending you a link right now. That's gonna hook you up with the promo version. You'll start there. It costs you nothing, and then as you're ready, you can gradually upgrade and get yourself to where you want to be. Okay, sir?
Thank you very much.
You got it, Hugh. With that said, Pastor Elvin, the pastor that got me watching my every word and avoiding the F-bomb. But Pastor, do not go on my Instagram. Back to you, sir.
Good afternoon, all. Good day, all. Wherever you are and what time zone you are in. I am feeling so blessed just by having been invited to this room by Chanel Young and having met Sean, and so many of the connections in this room are phenomenal. On yesterday, I was as overwhelmed with the blessings I received just by being in presence. And you know something? I want to do a payback. I got a friend in the audience right now. Mama Kay, I want you to come up to the stage because I'm going to pay for your basic membership. You will get a 10K card today. I'm blessing you because I've been blessed.
Mama K, not only you've been invited, but Pastor Elvin, I give you the green beam just because of that pastor next to the Elvin.
Oh my God.
I'm not playing with you, sir. No pastor will be denied of that green beam.
And I want you to know that by the end of the day, I will upgrade my membership to a premium membership. I have that much confidence in this program.
Pastor Elvin, first of all, good evening, everyone. Afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Oh, Pastor, what did you just do? Oh my God. Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me to the stage. My name is Karan Dillette, and I heard you tell the gentleman not to say small. I have a boutique catering business, and I have been on hiatus since the COVID, and then some other health issues came in, and I've been in culinary cousins with Pastor Elvin. My God. I really don't know what to say. But thank you, Pastor Elvin, for believing in me enough to know that even though I'm not where I need to be and should be, that you would invest in me and show me that you believe in me by investing in my life. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you for Sean and everyone on the platform for allowing me to speak.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Mama Kay. And Pastor Elvin, you're not getting away because I'm going to come and put you in the hot seat just now. But before I get to you on the hot seat, let's welcome Queen Teresa and Peter on stage. Queen Teresa, the mic is yours. Peter, understand this is a queen first environment. Go for it, Teresa.
Hello, how is everybody this fine day?
Okay. Amazing! I'm going to answer for them.
Great.
There we go.
All right. Okay, so Mr. Lashley, I want to let you know that your 10K card has made it to a ton of people today. I had an open house on my listing. I had a open house application that gives them a QR code to give me their information and enters them into a contest. So they guess what the house is going to close for, and if they guess the closest, when we actually go to closing, whether they bought the house or not, they actually get a gift, right? And the app is fantastic. I've been using it during the whole COVID thing. It was working great, but today, for some reason, it was not cooperating. People were not able to scan the QR code. It was not sending me the information the way it was supposed to. It was really messing up. So I pivoted and I said, where else can I get a QR code that's going to work and going to give me these people's information? And I made my 10K card go to work for me at my open house. So a little bit different. I now I'm going to have to manually enter that into the contest. And so on and so forth, but I was able to get my information out to the people that came. I was able to get the information about my listing out to the people that came. I pivoted quickly. This gave me the opportunity and the technology I needed to do it. And so there's a whole bunch of people with my 10K card right now, and they were all super impressed with it. Several of them, business owners themselves who want to know what that was all about. So I showed them where they can link up to find out. So hopefully you will be hearing from a few of those people, and so will I with offers, right?
Okay, so what I heard you said, if I'm correct, is that you were trying to share your card and you had issues doing so?
No, there's an app that I've been using since before I got my 10K card for open houses only that allows me to have them digitally sign in instead of having to have a sign-in sheet. And it wasn't working properly, so I pivoted and I used my 10K card and made that do the same thing. Okay, so in addition to that piece of good news, there's a feature that we have that's called the property entry advisory form. I'm going to send you one of those. It's one of our Blue Diamond products, where whenever someone comes into an open house, they're going to digitally give their name, number, email, and all the basic at the open house, and that goes all to your email. So I'm going to send you a sample of that form, and if you like it, we're going to upgrade you with one of those Blue Diamond items. Sounds good? Yes, because I actually just back channeled you to ask you if I could get that app on my phone. So yes, that is exactly what I was hoping we could. Welcome to the 10K lifestyle, Queen. Don't worry, we'll take care of that. Okay, so with that said, let's introduce Peter. Then we're gonna go into my buddy King JLo, and then we'll get on to Mr. David Legat. Sorry. So Peter, the mic is yours, sir.
What's up, Sean? What's up, everybody? Thanks for having me. It's nice to be here. Sean, hey, thank you. Last time you and I were connecting was in a room a couple of weeks ago, and you were so amazing. You sent me my 10K card after that room, and it was awesome. It made me feel great, and I'm listening to how it's making other people feel great. And look, I'm an old guy. I'm a successful guy. I've been around the block. This isn't my first rodeo, so to speak. But to get something like a 10K card from you, Sean, that day, it was really special to me. It was fun. It was connecting. I love to connect. I think I love that about where we are in life these days, connecting with people, finding commonalities with people. I love that stuff. And just that gesture of sending me a 10K card made me feel all those things. So I thank you for that. And it was really, really cool. And Hugh and Mama K, listening to you guys, you know, there's a lot of real estate people in this room and on this app. So connect with them and be in touch with them. I want to share something, though. You know, before I was actually successful in business and with real money, I was the most successful guy in my mind. I imagined being successful. I imagined what it was like to have that responsibility and that obligation and that duty. And I imagined what my days and my years would be like being successful. I mean, it was crystal clear to me. I spent years as a kid thinking about it, and the images of myself achieving things in life were already in my mind. And you know, imagine it, and you can manifest it and make it come real. And imagine yourselves being where you want to be, because, like Sean said, you're a big business owner just in the early stages. Couldn't be more right. And it's the mindset stuff is so important. And I'm so excited for you guys. And as I said, there's a lot of real estate people around here, so connect with them. There's a lot of mentors and coaches. Hugh, you were talking about starting off in real estate. There's some great mentors and coaches for real estate on this app, and seek them out. And I'm excited for you guys. And thank you. I'm going to sit back and listen, everybody. Thanks for the chance today to speak.
You got it, Peter. Thank you so much. And you know what Peter is not telling you guys? I presented Peter with one of the cards as a gift. And Peter literally went online and paid for the premium version. So Peter, we're going to hop on a call after, and I'll give you a quick 5-minute walkthrough as to how you can best utilize the app, sir. And thank you so much for seeing the value and coming on board. Thanks, Sean. All right. With that said, let me introduce David before I get to King JLo, because I want to spend a little time with JLo. So, Mr. David Legat, the secret is out of the bag. I always knew he was a very clever, smooth individual, but after hearing your story on stage last night, we got a little insight into your world, David. So kindly introduce yourself to the audience and just share with the audience one of your secrets to success, please.
Hey, Sean. Hey, thanks for having me. Happy Sunday, everyone. Just want to tell you, I love my 10K card. It looks very classic, and I love it. Anyway, my name is David Legat. I'm based out of Dallas. I focus on multifamily, Class B and C. and I do a little bit partner with a little bit of the ground up development. I don't do them. I just partner with developers. But anyway, my secret to success is just persistence and pure grit. I just work hard and I put my head down and work. I don't think there's a secret to it. Just now, I think the fact that we have Clubhouse, I think it's gonna even create more reach for me and be able to help other people that are trying to do the same thing that I'm doing. So I'm very thankful for Clubhouse and the friends that I've met here.
David, one of the reasons I asked for a secret, because when you tell people how simple it is, they wouldn't believe you. But if you tell them it's a secret, their ear normally perk up and then they're ready to hear what you have to say. So that's one of my quote unquote secrets of getting someone's attention. And as you rightly said, just getting to work and keeping your hands in the mud until you're done is what it's all about. So thank you so much for that share, brother. And as I said, Nelson had a beautiful stage last night, one of the best stages actually, in my opinion, on Clubhouse. And we just got the man himself into the building. So I'm going to give him a chance to breathe a little, and then I'm going to give him the mic. So with that said, King Jailer, would you kindly tell the audience who you are, sir, and why I'm so damn excited for the partnership that we just started?
Always, 10K. First of all, I appreciate you and everybody in the room. I hope everybody is keeping safe, doing well, and making this year the best year yet. My name is Jason King. I'm the founder of Payment Financial, PEYMYNT. In short, think of PayPal meets QuickBooks meets ClearBank Lending for service-based businesses, freelancers, influencers, and creatives. We're currently available in 37 countries, and 10K and I have partnered up to bring 10K cards to all of my users, and I became the exclusive payment processor for 10K cards. So this relationship here is very beneficial for both parties, and I appreciate this room. 10K, I'm about to jump on a Zoom meeting in the next couple minutes, so I'll spend a few minutes in here just chatting with you as much as I can. So I appreciate all of you, and thank you for letting me to share.
You got it, Captain. Just in a real quick summary with JLo, guys. We met on the app a couple months ago. And when we initially met, the timing wasn't right for the two of us to meet. And then after a while, what happened is the perfect time and the perfect energy came together. Now we're placing payment as our premier choice of payment for all our users. And we're going to make sure everyone on JLo's platform is using the 10K cards. Because at the end of the day, guys, when we work together, magic can happen. And the PayPal of the world, the Square of the world, they all started off somewhere. They started off right here. Quote unquote, the Linktree of the world and the PayPal of the world, let's put it this way. You're watching history in the making now. However, this time an indestructible combination will be merged on days like these and on a stage like this. So with that said, JLo, proud to call you a friend. I'm happy to be working with you. We spend a lot of time offline speaking of how we can make each other's product better. And with your attention to the detail, I'm so happy to get your insight basically as a added benefit to our collaborations, okay? So I'm going to call you a friend, my brother.
And I appreciate you, brother.
You got it. With that said, Queen Donna with a beautiful, beautiful smile, tell the people who you are and why you're so happy today.
Good morning. Hi, guys. I'm Donna Page from Cashflow Queen. I'm a buy and hold investor as well as international short-term rental operator, currently working in the beautiful Milwaukee, Wisconsin market. However, I do invest across the country. I'm happy today because I am making money today. August is shaping up to be, looks like it's going to be a pretty exciting month. We have some big deals that are coming to close this month, and just looking forward to partnering with some additional investors and leading the way for generational wealth for our family. So just wanted to pop in the room because I saw all my friends on stage, and I know whenever you guys have the mic, I'm going to learn something. So I'm about to shut this mic down, pick up a piece of paper and a pen, and take some notes. So thanks for having me, Sean.
Always a pleasure, Queen. With that said, Nelson's on the damn phone. Nelson is always busy. It's a sign of production, so I'm okay with that. When Nelson comes off, then we'll intro him. Did we get to intro everyone, guys? Okay, so I take it we did. Kristen, I didn't get to hear you speak. Kristen, did you do an introduction? Queen Kristen with the smile.
I did earlier when I.
You did?
Can you hear me?
So I didn't get to hear you earlier, so I'm going to be a little selfish and ask you. No, you're not. That was a good try. So I'm going to ask you to do a quick introduction again. Go for it.
No, I really am.
Oh, no, you're really not. Let's try it again. All right, Christian, I'll just poke you. Whenever you're ready, come back on the mic. We can hear you.
I will.
Okay, Christian,
Okay.
you're probably...
For those who don't know me, I'm Kristen Robinson. I'm a board certified credit consultant. That told you. Hey, I'm literally gonna run my drive 15 minutes.
Okay, Christian, you convinced us you are in the Matrix. You'll get back to us when you're out, okay? All right, Queen. With that said, okay, I want to put Pastor Alvin on the hot seat for a second. Pastor Alvin, are you available?
Yes, sir.
You might be one of the reasons why I'm going to start controlling and censoring my videos, okay? So I'm putting that kind of pressure on you today. All right. So with that said, share with us a little of who you are and what you do so we can get to dive into you just for a little.
Oh, gee whiz. There's a plethora of things that I do. I am an ordained Methodist minister. I am a former university professor, Ferris State University. I taught in the Graduate School of Public Administration. Yeah, my area of expertise was nonprofit management and board governance. I am a theologian by training, holding several degrees all the way through the doctorate. Emory University is my primary alma mater. I'm an HBCU graduate, member of several fraternal organizations and community, civic-minded. I've been on Clubhouse since about November, and I want you to know that this is probably the greatest experience I've had. On yesterday, I was just floored. Not only having been blessed with the opportunity to receive what the young people call plugs into the financial industry, but to meet the creators of these platforms, having received a personal call from the creator of BAM, spoken with Payment, and of course dealing with Sean here, it has been a mind-blowing experience. And then to look at today was just a few moments ago was the first time I've seen 10K card, because I've been so busy with funerals and then I had worship today. And I looked at my 10K card a few minutes ago and I was absolutely astounded. I was floored. I casually mentioned to Sean that there were some domains I was trying to get. Boom. Now I own the domain. This is a great connection. I think BAM calls it collaborative, and this is a integral piece in this collaborative to make life better. And I just want to say thank you to all of you who are participants in this flow of 10K. And that being said, I'm Elvin Parker, and for the moment, I'm through speaking.
I love it. Now, guys, I'm going to introduce you to a disruptive idea right now. So most members here are the buy and hold investor. I'm the buy and share investor. The buy and share investor. I'll explain to you what that means. Whenever we get a card for a client, and we give one of our clients a digital card, we normally buy a vanity URL for the client. When we buy the vanity URL for the client, that URL, is there to be transferred to the client at no cost. Why do we do this for no cost, guys? Because let's say in this room, someone happens to be a billionaire in the next 10 years, if they're not already in that category. And they said, wait a minute, as a billionaire today, 10 years ago, I got a gift from 10K cards, and that was my name.com. That to me is worth more than buying and holding something. So I rather to buy and give. Because when you buy and you share, you have no idea where that gift is going to take someone. And with that said, it's such a pleasure, Melvin. I'll come right back to you in a little. I was just in a room with with Aaron, and Aaron is probably confused as to how the heck I can be in two places once. So Aaron, out of my love for Anna, I had to come and show my face for a little, and then we're back. But let's take the mic and tell these people. First of all, tell the members who you are, sir, and let's chop it up for a little, if that's okay with you. Captain Aaron, the mic is yours. Aaron going once. Nelson, get ready. I'm coming to you there, brother. Aaron, I'm going to come right back to you. Let me go to my brother Nelson. Nelson, you went so in depth last night with your story, my brother. You just literally adapted your older brother Sean. Because you're only 25. I'm 40 years old. So you're younger brother from now on. Aaron, I'm coming right next to you there, Aaron. Nelson, you in the building?
Yes, sir.
Young brother, take the damn mic and tell these people who you are.
Yeah, I'm just here to support 10K Cards, support another black brother, support my boy Sean, and I'm Nelson Pega from the DC metro area, and I'm in the real estate space. And yeah, man, like I said, I'm just here to support, man. 10K Cards, it's a great tool for any business savvy individual, for any entrepreneur. There are benefits within that platform. And most importantly, it's another person who looks just like us doing something like this. So, by right, we should support, another black brother trying to make it happen in this space. So, again, just here to support my brother. And thanks for having me.
I appreciate that, Nelson. But in addition to what you just mentioned, I'm going to make sure I earn the support every day by not only keep delivering what we promise, but also keep raising the bar on a daily basis, my brother. So one thing I can assure anyone that do decide to send their support behind 10K Cards, and anyone I consider to be a collaborator, I'm going to make sure we hold ourselves accountable to maintain your vote. This is a different type of politics. So we're going to keep working to earn your support or earn the right for you to say, I'm rocking with 10K Cards. With that said, Aaron, are you back in the building, sir?
I am back in the building. I'm driving up to my cabin, and so it goes in and out. So sorry about that.
That's fine. No, we were in a room earlier today. I mean, when Anna dragged me into something, I just have to go. Kicking and screaming, I just have to go. But then I have my own room running as well. So I had to pop in, drop that donation, and hop back home. So tell the people who you are, Aaron, if that's okay with you.
All right, my name is Aaron West. I am an investor, and I have a real estate team in Modesto, California, which is about an hour south of Sacramento and an hour east of San Francisco, right in the middle of the Central Valley. And I love me some Sean because he looks just like me when we turn the lights off. And so he is my brother.
As I normally say, Aaron, you just came out of the hot water quicker than I did. You came out of the oven, quicker than I just spent a little more time than you did.
I love it.
Now, guys, one thing you'll learn about Sean, whenever I'm on stage, there's always a declaration that I make. One, my unconditional love for God. That's my first love. Two, the love for the spiritual being. Spiritual being means there's no color, there's no hate, there's no anger, there's no race, there's none of that bullshit. It's only unconditional love. And then the three, I'm a black man. And as a black man, there's a lot of work that we have to do within our community to raise our level, raise our vibration, and also raise the community as a whole. So always remember those three order whenever I'm in a room. Why? I stand by it. One, God. Two, as a spiritual being. Three, as a black man. We are in a very important time in our history where we have an opportunity to create an empire that we can give to our people. And here's what I say to all of our friends that does not look exactly like us. We have spent enough time helping you build your empire. This is a chance for you now to help us build our empire. If you're not up for it, kindly move to the side. We have work to do, and we're going to keep pushing until we win. So with that said, guys, I think that's a nice all-encompassing phrase. An all-encompassing speech, sorry. With that said, I heard from my boy Nelson. Uncle Stan, you back in the building?
Yes, I am, Sean.
Uncle Stan, whenever I'm on Clubhouse, Uncle Stan, and my wife calls me, I reject the call and I text her. So Stan, if I can do that to my goddamn beautiful wife, what do you think I'm going to do to you, sir? So share with the stage what you want to tell me on the phone call, because nothing is too personal for me. What do you want to talk about?
Sure. So what I wanted to say, Sean, is that our MBN Connect and 10K Global Room, we should do it at 12 noon on Tuesday so that we catch Europe, Asia, and Africa, right? So at 12 noon, it's 5 p.m. in London, it's 7 p.m. in Addis Ababa, it's 7 p.m. in Nairobi, Kenya, it is 6 p.m. in Ghana, and it's 6 p.m. in Abuja in Nigeria, right? And it's also roughly about that time in Indonesia and certain parts of Asia. So that Tuesday 10K, MBN Connect 10K Global Room, we should do right at 12 noon for 2 hours, and we would catch people like the wonderful Lady Renee and others who are in Europe and Asia, because it will be between 7 and 8 p.m. there, and we can get done at a reasonable time, teaching them how to turn their contacts into clients and their clients into cash flow. So I know that's what we most want to teach them, but we should start that room on Tuesday, 12 to 2.
Awesome. Stan, thank you so much for that. And just to bring the audience up to speed as to what Stan is talking about, guys, Clubhouse is one of the best places to actually start and foster collaboration. This is what I mean. Many people see me in rooms doing different stuff. Most people doesn't understand exactly what my real secret is. My real secret is collaborating with individuals that's the best in their field of what they're doing. When Stan found out about the 10K cards, he reached out to us and said, hey, I love your platform. I want you to build it for one of our networking community. I have over 1,800 entrepreneurs and they all need a digital card. 1,800 by 3 is that 36,000 or 360,000? Not sure which one it is, Stan. But when you mention 1,800 entrepreneurs, I multiplied by 300, and that number made me pick up the phone and dial you immediately. When I spoke to Stan, guys, Stan said, I want to put you in front of my platform. I need you to build a system for us, but we only do business with members. When Stan said that to me, I said, send me the invoice. End of story. I didn't ask him how much. I didn't ask him what's the turnaround. I didn't ask the terms. Because when someone said, I need your product for 1,800, it only makes sense. That's number one. Number two, just because of the mission that you're behind, Stan, and what you're doing, that would have been one of my give back to the culture. Even if I didn't make $1 within the organization, Stan, just being there and being able to serve the community would have been my payback, in my opinion. And just by me taking that approach with Stan, guys, we are launching 10K Global. The 10K Global will be one platform where all the card holders of 10K cards can meet up and connect with each other. So it doesn't matter what profession you're in, it doesn't matter what part of the world you're in, you will have a platform to liaison and network with each other. It's going to be one of the biggest networking platforms out there, and that's what 10K Global does. MBN mainly focused on the melanated community, and 10K Global will focus on everyone. And there was no better partner for me to align myself with than Stan Matthews. The reason I went through that long story was to share with you the resourceful people that's going to be coming into your realm. It doesn't matter what skill set you have. Just focus on being a master of your craft. So when another master show up and you shake hands, you can form a new partnership. You want to say something, Sam?
And Sean, I would just say this to people. Your social capital is the most valuable capital that you have. Your social capital is the most valuable capital you have. If you have 1,000 followers on Instagram, and those 1,000 followers mean to you about $200 per follower, you have the social capital of $200,000. It is very simple to transform that social capital into financial capital. You just need to understand the techniques and the tools of how to do it, right? So that's what we're going to be saying on this 10K Global platform, and teaching you how to transform your social capital, your fans and your followers, into actual capital. And that is a big, as Joe Biden would say, a big effing deal. Back to you, Sean.
I like that. One thing I don't want to overlook, guys, Aaron took the mic just and said something very beautiful. It was very beautiful and personal to me. Aaron said, Sean, I'm your brother when we turn the lights off. What does that mean to me? When you take all the other bullshit out of the way, we're all one. And whenever I would recommend to all of my friends outside of the melanated community, whenever you're in an environment and they're speaking on the color and all this kind of crap, come in with a nice softener like Aaron did and said, no, I don't give a shit what you guys said. Right here is where I belong. So here, with that said, brother, I salute you and I implore everyone else to take that nice leap that you just took and start following your lead in that one, brother. That was freaking awesome. All right? With that said, Dean, we didn't get a chance to say hello to you. Say hello to the people, Dean.
Sean, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for having me. And, I'm here just to support 10K cards. To be honest with you, from the time that I learned about 10K cards, I knew that I had to have one. And, Sean and I have had a great connection since meeting. And, I support his business. And, he definitely is my brother from another for sure. And, it doesn't matter, no matter what, I don't care who you are, what color you are. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. And even if you're mean to me, I'm, still going to be nice to you. And, Aaron made a good point about that because, I don't see any of that stuff, and, Sean and, a lot of people on this app, have welcomed me with open arms and vice versa, you know what I mean? And it just all goes back to the way that I want to be treated, and that's how I treat people. And, this 10K cards, I'll tell you what, it really is a game changer, especially because, I've owned a few businesses since 2015, and I couldn't tell you how many business cards I've had to, get printed and get made. And, this whole 10K cards is, next level, and it's way easier to, keep people connected and, have it all on there because, I see some of these 10K cards that are, almost 10 pages long, it seems like, and I couldn't imagine what that, what an actual printed business card would look like. You'd have to have a microscope for it. So definitely appreciate everything that you do, Sean, and, everybody on the app. And, like I said, definitely here to support you. Appreciate everything that you do.
Hey, Dean, let me ask you a question at this stand. Dean, what is your primary business?
My primary business is real estate investing.
Okay, so you make north of 6 figures in real estate, right?
Yes.
What if I could show you a way to make another 6 figures with something that it takes 5 seconds to do?
Sign me up.
At least have a conversation.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
All right, so let me share this thought with you, Dean. Share your digital card with 20 people each day. If 10 of them, I want you to write this formula down. If 10 of them go ahead and get an affiliate card for 200, right? You would make 40 times 10, which is $400. Dean, I want you to multiply $400 times 5 days. How much do you get?
What would that be? 20 grand? Just off the top of my head.
400 times 5 days.
That's $2,000.
All right, Dean, $2,000 times 50 weeks. What do you get?
That's 100K.
100K.
Now, Dean, let me repeat. To share your digital card with 20 people, it takes 5 seconds to share the card. If half of those people, 10 of them, go ahead and get an affiliate card, right? 10 times 40, which is your 20% commission on each card. 10 times 40 is 400. 400 times 5 days is 2,000. 2,000 times 50 weeks is 100 grand. Now, Dean, it takes you 5 seconds to share that card, right? So sharing it 20 times would take you less than a minute and a half to do in total. Now tell me, did I ask you to leave real estate?
No, sir. It actually just gives me more revenue. And it's true. It only takes 5 seconds to share that card. And I could not tell you, I actually just got back from a big multifamily convention back in Dallas. And I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure I sent it out about 300 times. So It's definitely easy, and that's what I like about it too, because it's you're able to make money, and and that's how Sean has structured this. And I've referred people to him through it. And where else can you make that kind of money off of something that's not even your business, of just something that you're sharing and something that you're helping Sean with, you know what I mean? And you're able to, just like you said, make 6 figures off of it, just like that, with the click of a button of just sharing that card. So I definitely agree with you on that one, Stan.
Well, let me go further, Dean. Now, here you shared it 300 times, right? Here's what you're not doing. You need a follow-on text that can tell them why that digital card that showed up in front of them can make them money. I have a solution for you. I teach people my system of client acquisition, which is called Invite, Connect, Prosper. So you did the inviting part, you did the connect part, but you are not prospering because you don't have a follow-on text. Your follow-on text should share with people 3 things. 1, this card I just texted you will give you business card freedom and customization. What do I mean? Freedom from any other card, any other material, cardboard, plastic, metal, I don't give a damn. You will be free from all of them. Customization. Every time you want to customize your 10K card, all you have to do is send back to Sean the jot form so you can be current for the rest of your life. So that's number 1, business card freedom. Number 2, all of the key processes in your business are your GPS. They're your success GPS. In Sean's world, it's called a blue diamond. Sean will show you how to put a blue diamond for all of the key things in your business in the palm of your hand. So number 2 reason why they should get one of those cards, they would have a success GPS in the palm of their hand. Number 3 reason, they will have a cash register in the palm of their hand. Dean, I get paid 4 ways. 1, I get $1,000 for a 15-minute keynote speech. That button is on my digital card. 2, I get paid $499 when people join Matthew's Business Network. That is on the face of my digital card. 3, I get paid $399 for a 10-minute interview on television when people want to come on and have master class with Stan Matthews, where I let them teach 3 success principles. That button is on my card. And 4, I also have a advertising agency where I show business people how they can advertise their business 5,000 times on the 20 most viewed television networks, including the Oprah Winfrey Network, MSNBC, CNN, ESPN, MTV, and BET, and 15 other premier networks, very affordably at a 70% discount if they try to reach out to the big cable providers themselves. I have a special deal where I can get you your commercial on television 5,000 times to the audience you want to reach for 70% less than you have to pay if you were to call Comcast, Spectrum, or AT&T Cable or DirecTV, right? So there are 3 reasons that you need to text them. 1, business card freedom and customization. 2, a success GPS in the palm of their hand. 3, a cash register in the palm of their hand. So whether they're in Indonesia, they're in Tokyo, they're in Nairobi, they're in New York, LA, wherever they are, you can earn 6 figures just inviting, connecting, and prospering, right? I'm talking to Dean, but I'm really talking to everybody on the stage and in the audience. Your digital card gives you and those you share it with business card freedom and customization, a success GPS / blue diamond in the palm of their hand, and a cash register in the palm of their hand. If I was Sean, I would say a freaking cash register in the palm, but I'm not Sean. I'm saying it's Sunday.
Stan, your association means turning into a bad boy. Be careful.
But Sean, you see what I'm doing here? I'm saying to Dean and everyone else, Dean is doing the first part, Sean, he shared it 300 times. So he's inviting and he's connecting, but he's not prospering from it because he's not doing a follow-on value-centered message on why those people need to take action immediately. Remember, if you share that card 20 times a day, it will take you 5 seconds times 20 times, right? That's 100 seconds, a minute and a half, right? If 10 of those people go ahead and take action, you will make $40 times 10. That's 400. That 400 doing the same thing 5 days a week will make you 2,000 a week. Times 50 weeks, leaving 2 weeks for vacation, times 50 weeks, you will earn 100 grand. Remember, guys, I never asked Dean to stop his passion, which is real estate. I want him to continue in his real estate business. That is his linear income. I now want to give him some passive income with this 10K card. That's Dan Matthews. I'm out, Sean. Thank you, Dean.
Hey, guys. One of the reasons I align myself with people like Stan is I'm a salesman by birth. And anyone that's offended by it, I'll give you the number to my shrink. Because my shrink turned into a salesperson too. And the reason I say that is life is about sales. And anytime you're in any environment of mine, guys, and you hear someone taking a pitch, you don't have to necessarily buy into it. But if there's something that you can learn from the way that individuals present their product or their service, definitely please be a student of it. When Stan is speaking there just now, how beautiful of a masterclass that was just now. Because that wasn't a pitch. That was literally bringing Dean up to speed as to how much money he's leaving on the table. So I salute you for that, Stan. I thank you so much for it. And I hope everyone in the audience actually receives something from that. And also, this is not one of the traditional stages where, there are no pitches allowed and so on. No, I'm sorry. Everyone here on the stage with a green beam, they're a partner of ours. And we want their business to do well. So if anyone have a product or a service on stage that they want to share with the audience, I am not here to stop you. So with that said, Mr. Banks, you want to share something with the audience, brother?
Yeah, I love to share something with the audience, man. 10K, I appreciate everyone this afternoon. I wanted to share today that I have made it where the Legacy Think Tank does have a partnership with all of our financial literacy courses. It's a great second form of income that you can put on your 10K card because the courses features things like personal credit advancement, business credit, business startup, business funding, all of these things in nature. These are actually, I have a great program running where I'm actually giving away, I'm actually throwing in a package where you get all of my courses for one lifetime set price. Every course I ever create on my website. But right now, all the partners, if you're looking for another thing to put on your card to generate some more passive income, I'm talking about, I don't care if you bring them in and they start off as a free student and then upgrade 5 years later to a paid student, you'll still be getting commission, passive income from sharing this button on your card. So if you want to find that, and I'm real serious about the people that connect with me on this process, look in the link in my bio on Instagram and click partnership with the Legacy Think Tank. And we look forward to connecting with you guys if you have any questions. This is Mr. Banks, a.k.a. the Boss's Accountant. Talk to you later, y'all.
You got it, Mr. Banks. You know, Banks, while listening to you speak, an idea just came to me. And I'm going to create an actual card for networking with clients of ours. So there'll be one card for each partner of us that's promoting a product or service. And I'm going to have them listed under that resource link. Okay, because at the end of the day, if we're helping others to move forward, one day we're going to raise up our head and realize that we all made it together. So I'm excited about that. With that said, we just have a few new faces came on board. Queen VRAI. Is that, how do you pronounce your name ID before I butcher it? VRAI. VRAI. How do you call it? VRAI. Don't be too offended to take off the mic and say, Sean, you called my name wrong. All right, young lady, until you decide to take the mic, let's move on to Mark. Mark, tell the people who you are, sir.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for having me. My name's Mark Manchuda. I'm the CEO of TextHub.com, and I specialize in text message marketing. And I wanted to share a couple tips with everybody. I noticed we were talking about 10K cards and stuff. If it's okay with you, I'd love to share.
Mark, the universe works in a very special way. We are always looking for new talents to technology, and the texting community is a beautiful and big community. So share with the audience what your business is all about.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll tailor my tips specifically for this audience and 10K cards. So as I was just listening to everyone speak, I noticed in some of your bios, some people are doing this correctly. Some people it could be optimized and improved. And 10 cards is great, but you want to make it super, super simple and easy to get that in the hands of people and connect with people. And so just a couple quick little reminders or tips. You could tell people, like, for example, text the name Mark to 30500 to get my 10K card, right? Like, isn't that super easy and simple? So you could verbally speak that. You could have it written in your bio. You could have it on your Instagram profile, or you could have it on a giant billboard on a huge highway. But the point is, you want to have them text a short, simple, easy to say and spell keyword that might be appropriate, like your first name is a great one. Okay, so it shouldn't be a few words. And also, how many of you out there are going to be able to remember to text to a 10-digit number? Not very many. Okay, it's too long. So you want to use something like a short code, like a 5-digit number. So with me, like, text Mark to 30500. That's, you only have to say that once, right? Or if you're scanning it and reading it on a profile, you just read it one time, and then you can have an automatic reply set up, and boom, you get the 10K card right away. So, I mean, this is complimentary. This is obviously not, competitive in any way, shape, or form. So I hope those little tips help. Shoot me a message if you have a question about it. I would encourage.
No, Mark, you can't get away so easy. Step one, I'm a fan of the text marketing. That's number one. Number two, in terms of step one, in full disclosure, I agree with what you're doing. It makes perfect sense. So share with the audience in terms of pricing. What do they get for how much? And I'm gonna just take the start off.
Yeah, well, first of all, I would encourage everybody in the audience to use one of my competitors or my product. I mean, you just gotta take action on this, and if it's one of my competitors, fine. But with my company, TextHub.com, you could get all this set up. Usually we only work with Fortune 500 companies and like really big brands. But something like this, you depending on the volume and what you want to do. I mean, you could get set up and going in as little as $100 a month. So I mean that's really like custom pricing. That's not even on our website. But yeah, is there any other questions about that?
No question. It's just that we're working on a card for you, Mark, because you call it 10 cards, which clearly means you don't have a 10K card. So I have my team. I have a team creating a 10K card for you right now. That's number one. Number two, we already acquire a custom domain that's gonna say Count on Mark. CountOnMark.com. All right. So awesome. Why should someone want to use the texting platform? Because as I said, it makes sense. I I understand exactly why, and I'm happy that you visit us on stage today, because I have heard of text hub before, but I don't think most people understand why they should be using the texting feature. So there is a sweet spot there, Mark, and I think you're understanding yourself, man. Really give this audience that juice. Give them that juice right there that you have.
Sure. So the whole point of using some of these technologies is connecting with people, right? SMS marketing, text message marketing, communication, whatever you want to call it. We all use it every single day with our friends and family. This is the only technology in the world that's going to get you 100% read rate and open rate, which means if you text someone, they're going to get it. They're going to read it, right? Email marketing, good luck. It's very, very challenging, and there's a lot of other communication technologies. It's like not even close. So text message marketing is by far the top in the world. So you got to start there. Start with that one. Do yourself a favor. And I'm going to try to use this analogy. I hope I don't butcher it, but I'm going to use the analogy of going fishing, right? So it's almost like you're going fishing out there without a hook in some cases, or maybe you need to improve that hook to like really hook people, capture their mobile number, capture their email address, get them to like connect with your 10K card or whatever. So that's what the power of SMS marketing does. And I really don't see a lot of people out there using it properly like they should. And listen, I mean, I've been doing this for 12 years, you guys. 12 years, day and night, SMS marketing, helping out, small individuals to large corporations. So I've seen it all. And the name of the game is just make it really easy and simple for people to text in and connect with you, right? Text a keyword to a short code and connect with you, and you just build that list over and over, and now you have this list of mobile subscribers that's absolutely gold for you. So I hope that helps. I'd love to connect. Just let me know how I could give you any advice offline.
All right. So basically, Mark, what I heard is this is what I heard with the text feature. If I want to share my card with someone and I'm on stage, I can simply say, "Hey guys, what's up? Yo, okay, so my name is Sean Lashley, founder and CEO of 10K Cards, blah blah blah. If you want to get a copy of my 10K card, just text me 10K to 55536. And once they text me 10K to 55536, my card will automatically go to that individual. Is that one of the features, one of the ways I can use it?
Exactly. That's exactly how you could use it. Sean, I've gone to networking events face to face, and I just tell people, like, right on my name tag at the networking event, I just say, hey, text Mark to 30500, and we'll connect. Not only do they get, more information right on their cell phone, but I've actually captured their mobile phone number. So, Sean, I'm looking at your profile right now on this platform, and I love it, by the way. The only improvement that I would suggest is I would say text Sean to 30500 or in this case you're asking people to start the 10-day cash flow challenge. I would just tell people text the word cash to 30500 to enter the challenge. And day and night you're gonna build subscribers. And maybe the first day it's 100, then 500, then 1,000. So after you have a few thousand subscribers and you want to send a mass text to all these people and say, hey, this is Sean, I just want to check in on you to see how this 10-day cash flow challenge is going with you. So those are a couple other tips. I mean, sometimes for me it's hard
to just get up on stage and talk about all the different use cases, because they really are endless, you know. But yeah, maybe that will help you out, Sean.
You know what I just did? I'm already acting on it. I'm gonna say text cash flow to the number, the word cash flow. And when I do set up with your service, then I'm gonna add the new number onto the platform, because what you shared is absolute gold. And the reason I'm excited with working with you, Mark, is I do know once you see the value of the 10K card, you're gonna bring us into your community without even understanding what the heck you're doing. Because everyone that signed up with your SMS service, we're gonna promote that on their card. Because if they have their card with their website, this, that, all the good features on it, they can also have their SMS option on the card as well. So we're gonna definitely integrate both services in one. Okay, brother?
Yeah, they complement each other absolutely perfectly.
You got it.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mark. Thank you so much for that share, brother. Completely appreciate you and what you just brought to the table. And I know that we're gonna create something magnificent from this. Okay.
Thanks a lot, Sean.
You got it. Within half hour, I'm gonna DM you your 10K card. So never again will you say 10 card. It'll be the 10K card.
Sean, tell them the reason behind the 10K to begin with, because that'll help Mark and that'll help everybody else that doesn't really know.
All right. You know what? You always try to get me into these goddamn situation, Mark. Is it a Mark thing? So I want you to speak on exactly the angle that you're looking at, Mark.
What's the 10,000 mean to you, brother?
This son of a gun. All right, guys. Look, Mark is having me dig up into everything now. Long story short, guys, when we started the 10K card, Mark started, so I don't know where the heck he's going with it. When we started the digital card, guys, I'm the owner of a product that's called onebusinesscard.com. It's a product we're working on. We're going to launch it in the near future. We're purposely not launching right now. It's going to be a freaking fabulous product. One of my guys were working on that product. I said, hey, give me something I can take to the marketplace. So they brought me the digital version of the 10K card. I told my engineer, I said, okay, I like this. I can sell this. He said, how much are you going to sell it for? I said, I'm going to sell it for $100. He said, that's too expensive. I said, okay. I said, if we offer the clients 10,000 physical cards and the digital version for $299, would you say that's a good enough deal? He said, yes. I said, and if the client says, I don't want the physical cards, can I give them the digital card for $100? He said, yes. When I recognized I had the ability to twist the brain of my senior engineer with that analogy, 10,000 cards was formed. And walking into the 10,000 cards name, guys, Thomas Edison, 10,000 tries for the light bulb. Malcolm Gladwell, 10,000. The number 10,000 is out in the universe and it's been doing extraordinarily great stuff. And everything I am involved in, I actually have to spend the $10,000. I have to actually give the 10,000 hours, or I have to do 10,000 times. So what we found out is that this 10,000 cards really is a pretty cool number. It aligns itself very well with the universe. And anyone that actually owns the 10,000 cards will tell you the card is absolutely magical. So these are some of the hidden gems behind the 10K cards. I'm not sure if that quite answered your question, Mark. But it's a way, in my opinion, of offering perfection to the marketplace. Because it doesn't matter who you are and what you do. If you have a 10K card, the world will know exactly who you are, what you do, and better yet, how to connect with you. All right? With that said, Mark, did I answer your question correctly, sir?
Brother, I teed that up for you. Of course you did.
All right, there we go. Now, let's get back into some quick introduction. Queen Olivia is back in the building. Queen Olivia, tell the people who you are, please.
I'm here.
We know you are.
Oh.
Now we want to know who you are and what you do.
Hey everyone, I am Olivia. I've been a licensed real estate agent for the past 4 years. I've been working as a realtor, I say full time for the past year and some change, year and a half. I'm also a credit repair agent. I started that company about a year ago and just launched my own credit company about a week ago. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, that's what I do. Summing up, I do other things to make money in regards to like investing. I love investing, messing with the stock market, cryptocurrencies where I make a lot of my money. But yeah, so that's a little bit about me.
Love it, love it, love it. And I see my boy. Okay, so we dealt with VRAI. How do you pronounce the name, my dear? VRAI. Can anyone on stage help me with pronouncing this young lady's name? Because if I don't say it correctly, she's not pronouncing it. Vry, how are you? Maybe now she'll come off. Vry, are you there? All right, Vry, Michelle, the mic is yours. Queen. After Michelle, we'll go to Najee, and then we back into popcorn style. Michelle, introduce yourself to the audience, please, Queen.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michelle, the Computer Lady. I'm an author of nonfiction STEM picture books for children ages 4 through 10. I'm also an instructor. I have my own course, and I teach people, especially beginners, 8 ways to monetize and make money as a computer support analyst. Thank you so much, King, and I appreciate you always sharing your stage. And I also am a 10K card owner. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, no, you're owner/ambassador. What are you talking about? All right. With that said, does anyone on stage have any particular topic they want to touch on? Does anyone have any gems within them that they want to share that I think will help the audience? We can go popcorn style now, guys.
Yes, I would like to have Mark Michuda, make sure I got the last Michuda, because I'm an advisor to a text blast system. I'm also an advisor to 10K Cards. I also function as a chief technology officer for several corporations at a very high level. Here's what I want you all to do. Everybody on the stage specifically, and then in the audience also. I want you to do this for me and give me your thoughts of how effective do you think this is. Hit my bam.ego. Go down to my Instagram. So I'll slow down, make sure you hit those two steps. And then we bought our intellectual property, 10kbam.com. I want you to notice that at the top of my Instagram, that is very clean. There's not a lot of data up there except for the link of 10kbam.com. So click that, scroll down over to the left, you'll see text BAM to 323-451-5050. When you hit that image, just put in the word BAM for your text, hit send, and you will get our automatic text response, which allows you to learn more about BAM, allows you to subscribe to our newsletter. And because that this space called Clubhouse is such a unique space, it's an ecosystem within itself. And so thank you so much for those who took that step. I already got the data back. So Mark, what do you think of how we're using our 10K card with our office number, which happens to be 323-451-5050? So we get digital data when people call, we get digital data when people text, and we make it easy by using our 10K card. Mr. Mark Michuda, what are your thoughts? I'm Brian Franklin, and I approve that message, and I'm done speaking. Bam.
Hey Brian, yeah, that's really good. So I think you're off to like a really good start. So I love your keyword BAM. It's congruent, it's appropriate with what you're doing. For most of us here, it's easy to say and spell, right? BAM to your long code. The only improvement I would suggest in a case like this is, I've already like forgotten what your long code is. It's just too long. It's not really easy to remember, say. It's just, the name of the game when you're advertising like this is just like really simple stuff. So that's the only improvement that I would make in this case. I actually have not taken the time to text BAM to your long code yet, but I'll go in your profile and do that right now and take a look at the auto reply. But yeah, I mean, as far as this like little micro campaign that you're doing, I think you're 80% there. I would just shorten up that long code into what our industry calls a short code. And everybody out there wondering what in the heck Mark Michuda is talking about, long code, short code, I'm sorry to confuse you. It's just our industry we call that 5-digit number a short code. And the reason that is special is because if you're driving on the highway 90 miles an hour and you're passing by a billboard, you only have a few seconds to see the advertisement. And when the gentleman was speaking a moment ago, he had only a few seconds to give us the call to action to text BAM to that 10-digit number, 9-digit number, whatever it is. So I think everybody here would agree that less is more. The fewer steps we have to take, the better. The fewer numbers we have to dial into our phone, the better. The fewer characters we need to press on our phone and keyboard for that keyword or the word for this call to action, the better. So you see where I'm going with all this, but overall, I think it's really great. I mean, you're light years ahead of 99% of the people in this world, and I think it's great what you're doing so far.
Mark, I want to give you a little bit of 1 second there, Captain Bell. Mark, I want to give you a little bit of constructive criticism. As I'm listening to you, I'm listening as an executive right now that I'm just looking for all the areas that I can expand on the net of this conversation. You're using certain terms and certain language that may exclude some of the listeners on stage. And as a CEO behind your company, one of my secrets are I focus on connecting with the 4-year-old up to the 80-year-old on stage. And from one brother to another, I want to recommend you look at the choice words that you're using, because some who are not trained to listen to exactly what they want to hear may be a little put off by the way you're bringing your message across. If anyone on stage feels the same, you can feel free to say so. But I'm just using the side of my brain that's trained to hear exactly what I want to find, Mark. I'm already sold on the short code. I'm already sold on the technology. We are going to do something together. But I want to capture the attention of more members on stage and in the audience, because what you have to say is important. But I'm just hoping I'm not the only one who's feeling this rub. But I don't want anyone to miss your message because of the way you're presenting it. And I'm hoping you receive that in the way in which I intend to send it across, which is very harmonious. How does that sound, Mark?
I think that's great feedback, and I agree with you 100%. So yeah, as a engineer myself, yeah, it is one struggle of mine to have the pitch and the messaging like so simple. It's kind of yeah, like I'm contradicting myself, right? I talk about simplicity is everything.
You're not contradicting, buddy. You're now aligning yourself with someone that can have to complement what you're doing. Because you have to what you're doing. Go for it.
Hi, this is Bridget. Can I share something real quick along those lines?
Go for it, Bridget.
Great. I think what he's saying, Mark, is we're not saying that there's anything wrong with short codes. Also, my background is also electrical engineering. So, and I've been in SM, using SMS marketing and different things. But I think the thing is, as far as not yet tapping into what the 10K card really is and what it really does, the two together can be absolutely amazing depending on the starting point. And what Bam was just explaining was it was a simple tap. Get his card and see the text BAM and just tap the button, and immediately it began to put him into an automated marketing from that point. There's a point that you're coming to, obviously to pitch your product, but not really recognizing how it can really work with the other product that we're actually here talking about, and just embracing that so that everybody here can hear what you have to say about your product. And I don't know if I said it right or not, but obviously you have a great product with the SMS texting, and it can work well with the 10K product. Like I said, if your start point is from a stage and you want somebody to do it's a larger audience, but if you're already on a digital platform, it's easier to start with a digital card instead of having someone text. So all depending on where your start point is, it's gonna, both can definitely work together though. However, I just wanted to add my 2 cents, and I'm Bridget and I'm out.
Queen Bridget,
Thanks for that clarity. I appreciate that.
Very, very well said, Queen. Let me respond. One of the things that I shared, Mark, was in that process that was very easily done through tapping our number, which is our office number. Here's what I know. Every corporation has a phone number. So to have our text blast system engage with our 10K card that actually has our digital phone number also, it's a game changer. And so we appreciate short codes, but no memory required in everything that I shared, and Queen Bridget caught that 100%. I'm a technologist at the highest level. The inventor of .com is one of my advisors. So you'll be amazed who's in these clubhouse rooms. Just be conscious of that. And I appreciate you. I appreciate all that you do. I appreciate all the genius that's in this room. And for those of you that do not know the definition of genius, genius is having an exceptional natural capacity of intellect, especially as shown in science, art, music, etc. There are many geniuses on this stage. I'm Brian Franklin, and I approve that message, and I'm done speaking. Bam.
Bam. Let me just touch on something really quick before I release the mic. One of the reasons you will not see me coming after Mark, guys, Mark is about to become a 10K card holder. He just doesn't know it as yet. That's number one. Number two, when Mark hold onto the 10K card and see the magic that lies within the product, he's going to understand exactly why a merger with both technologies will be fabulous. Mark, I see you here as a wonderful friend, and I have a lot of engineer friends. And man, when it comes to expressing themselves with words, sometimes it's a little challenging. But put it into technology, you can be done. So Mark, you have found a friend in this room, not to worry, brother. With that said, Mark, do you want to respond before we give the mic to someone else? Is everything good?
All good. Thanks for the feedback, guys. Appreciate it.
You got it. These 10K cards family can be a little aggressive, okay? So if you're not accustomed to that aggression, you're going to have to shake it off. All right. With that said,
Let me say this real quick, brother.
Go for it, Captain.
The thing I shared initially when I came into the room in regards to the digital business card and your exposure and your experience and your commitment, Mr. Sean Lashley, to this clubhouse family and this clubhouse ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, there are at least 30 million people here in the clubhouse. It was 15 million with iPhone alone. Now that they're using my Android platform, so I'm excited, but it's at least 2x. It could possibly be 3x. So the numbers are amazing. So whatever we're coming to get, we can get it right here in the clubhouse. And most importantly, if we work collaboratively to support each other with amazing rev share models like we have, rev share models like 10K has, rev share models like Payment has, and I notice you have an affiliate program also with your tech system, which we'll be signing up for that. And so that's how we collaborate. And then let's all eat. I'm Brian Franklin, and I'm getting ready to eat. And I'm done. Bam.
Wait a minute. Mark, you almost tried to leave this room without telling these good people on the stage about your affiliate program. Mark, do you want to talk on that?
Yeah. I mean, it's not something we aggressively push, but yeah. Our product has an affiliate program. When I first came up,
I just thought I had like maybe a couple tips that people might be interested in hearing. That's all. I wasn't trying to pitch my product, but yeah. So I mean, Text Hub, we have a generous affiliate program. If anyone wants to hear more about it, they can just shoot me a DM and we can figure something out. It's usually like customized.
So just to give a ballpark look and feel of what the affiliate program, if you may, Mark, you want to just mention to the audience member reason being, most of the friends that I hang around, they're all investors and they're always up to expand their income. So if you have an affiliate model, we definitely want to hear about it. So if that's okay to you, the mic is yours, brother.
Yeah, so we're in the middle of revamping that. So I wish I could give you like static concrete figures right now, but I mean it's somewhere in the ballpark, like 30% gross revenue, something like that. But yeah, we'll have concrete figures out pretty soon here.
All right, sounds good. Also, check your back channel. I just sent you a 10K card, Mark. Just look over it. We can make any adjustments to suit you. We just used all the information that you had available within your bio and the different social platforms to put that together. So just review it tonight. You can give me a quick little overlook as to what you're looking at in a few minutes, all right? With that said, Mark, let's move on to my boy Onaje. Onaje, are you in the building, sir?
I am here, sir. How's it going?
Well done. Onaje, say hello to the beautiful people, please, and introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. Good, beautiful people, like my man 10K said. He knows I'm always here to support because I think he's actually got a good product. You can't really say that for everything on Clubhouse, unfortunately, but I think your product is awesome because I use it. It's a great card. My name's Onaje Barnes. I'm a long-term buy and hold real estate investor out of the Houston area. We actually do have several businesses and things we're always trying to promote and do and coordinate with and network with. So because of that, which is what I really love our 10K card personally, I'm able to quickly, prior to the 10K card, I was always trying to find like, well, what's the link to this? Okay, I've got this class on this date, or I want to send somebody to our website to go buy a t-shirt or something. Like it's always a little bit more difficult playing around with different links and stuff like that. But it's been really good to just be able to have one place for me to be able to go to send out a link, right? So I've got a class tonight, and people are texting me like, "Hey, yeah, what's the link again?" I can just quickly like send it to them, or go to my 10K card or send the 10K card to them. So I did implement that short code text feature on the iPhone where I just put 10K in it, writes my whole name, and that's actually saved some time. So I do like the card. Yeah, I like the card. That's about as much as I think I've told you. And for me, I've been at a lot of networking events over the past few months. And again, I think as we open up, it's a very, very strong tool in these networking events. People are able to hit all my social medias a lot quicker. It's just really, really fast. I look like the man when I got my scan, and everybody still got their paper shit cards that people don't throw away. And I can have a bunch of people around me just scanning really, really quickly, and they can follow me on social media. They can go to my LinkedIn page, or they can kind of go check out a course, or whatever it is, or go get our website. So just being able to direct people from that. And then I've said many times I love the iPhone drop option as well. That's a pretty cool drop when if you're in that, kind of like what we're gonna have at Clubhouse Live, right, where you're gonna have 5, 6, 7, 800 people in the room, and you might be talking to 10 people at one time, and then just being able to do that airdrop option for me is a huge plus. So always here to support Mr. 10K. And I'll be a useful testimonial at all times.
Love it, love it, love it. Welcome, Onaje. You're always welcome here, brother. You know that already. Now, Mr. Rocco, one for real. How the heck did you end up on stage? Rocco, go put in something Go put something in your bio for me, Rocco, and then you'll come back up, okay? Put something in your bio, attach the social media link. With that said, I almost missed Shireen. Shireen, would you introduce yourself to the audience, Queen? Let the people know who you are. Shireen. Yep, Shireen, you look,
Hey.
yep. There we go.
Hey, everyone. My name is Shireen Thomas. I'm actually an IT project manager and a new notary loan signing agent in the South Florida area. I'm looking to also get into real estate, starting on the wholesaling side. And I am a proud 10K card holder. Thank you.
You're super, super welcome, Queen. In the spirit of collaboration, Jason, you're back. You're back on the platform. King Jill, are you in the building?
I'm here.
Awesome, guys. In the spirit of collaboration, we have just collaborated with a payment processing system to be our premier payment processor for 10K cards now, and also what we'll be doing on his platform as well is ensuring every one of his users is ensuring everyone in the audience who have been hanging out under a rock or in their cabin with no signal, Jason. Can you tell everyone exactly what payment is all about? And I know you know how to tell that story very well.
Absolutely. Give me one moment. But yes, so payment is an invoice and payments and expense tracking platform designed for influencers, freelancers, service-based business. Payment as PayPal meets QuickBooks meets Clear. We're currently available in 37 countries, and my mission is to expand payment to the Caribbean and Africa by end of this year, mid-2022. So I'm here to encourage all of you to switch over from the PayPals and Squares of the world to payment, and as well as amplify the relationship that 10K and I are putting forward for all of the entrepreneurs within our network. So thank you all for allowing me to share that, and I'll pass back to you, 10K.
Awesome, thanks, buddy. And anyone that's not using that payment as well as yet, sorry, I would recommend you definitely tap in with J to ask him exactly what separates him from everyone else. That's number one. Number two, we have met on the app about 3 to 4 months ago, never connected. But recently, once we put our heads together and look at what we had in front of us, we realized that we have an unstoppable bond. And that's what we're working on right now to ensure everyone that we come into contact with can benefit from both technology. Okay, with that said, we just brought up on stage Captain Tim. Captain Tim, are you there, sir? Tim, are you in the building? All right.
I'm in the building. What's up, brother?
I'm great. Introduce yourself to the audience, Tim, and let's hop back into some popcorn conversations. It's on you, sir.
Sorry, I was just swallowing some food there. You caught me right in the middle. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
No, just do an intro as to who you are, what you do. And then after that, we'll just hop into some topic that anyone have on stage that they want to expand on.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Looks like I know a lot of familiar faces on stage. My name's Tim Regan. I'm a mortgage loan officer in Scottsdale, Arizona. I've been in lending since around 1999. And, one thing I don't talk about enough is obviously I'm married, 4 kids. Had a great weekend with the family this weekend. And always love, I swear to God, I share my 10K card with everybody I can. So I love it. And I'll never go back to paper cards. So just wanted to say that real quick. Shout out to you, Sean. Appreciate the support and love.
All right, Kim. Thank you so much, Tim. Guys, it's a Sunday afternoon. It's a beautiful day. The topic of the day is the hot seat for business owners and professionals. Mark, I think you kind of got a little taste of the hot seat there just now, man. Bridget had some very direct points that she wanted to share. Mark, did you get a chance to look at your cards yet, brother? Captain Mark, Mr. Tex Hub. Yes, sir.
It looks awesome. Yeah.
Tell me what you're looking at. Share with the audience what you're looking at so they can see it.
Okay, sure. So I'm looking at my 10K card. At the very top, it has my profile picture, my first and last name, and just like a high level overview of like what I do. And then below that, it looks like there's like quick links for different things. So it looks like they could quickly email me, connect on my social media. LinkedIn is on here. Wow, they could subscribe to my channels. Yeah, I mean, everything is covered on here. Even, Clubhouse.
You like that,
Like
Mark?
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's like a stalker's dream, you know. If someone got a hold of this, they could follow me on like everything. So that's pretty cool.
Thanks, Mark. And that's why we recommend everyone be ethical in what they do, because what you do can all be put out there. Then, you know, let's just put it this way: if you have a great business and you have this on, it becomes a customer's dream. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what we provide to do, Mark.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why when you came on stage, I already knew what the effect is gonna have on you once you see the card. That's why I was in no way worried at all. And just looking at the card, how do you think this can benefit your the text users? How do you think this can benefit them?
Well, the texting is just like one component, you know. So it's like that's how you can get the 10K card into their hands. So like when they're at networking events, or like the text hub users, when they want to have their audience connect with them in different ways, they could basically just text out their 10K card. So like, for example, I have some clients that are politicians or celebrities or like some sort of influencers. I mean, I could see them sending out a mass text message to 100,000 people that just says like, hey, click this link. This is my 10K card. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Instagram, Facebook, email us, blah, 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 like everything. So, yeah, I mean, there's so many different use cases here.
I love it. Mark, we'll definitely chop it up. I'm going to send you my cell phone number before the end of the day. I'm looking to hop on a call with you, and we can create something. Because I can bring your text feature to our entire community as well. And once you see the value in the 10K card, you can definitely bring it to your community also. Okay? And then we can create some magic within the two.
Awesome.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And yeah. Now,
can I ask a quick question?
Go for it, Bridget. Go for it, Quinn.
And I guess it's actually in relation to how BAM is actually utilizing the card. Okay, obviously, there's several different ways you can use it, whether you use it, you know, for them to go to your, you know, Instagram and other connects, but you can take it, like you said, to your different businesses. Like if you're multifaceted, if, you know, I have my real estate on the card that I have my real estate. You brought in my real estate. You also brought in my personal development. You also brought in some of my affiliate sites, which was absolutely amazing because I'm like, dang, I haven't utilized them in years. But it was kind of good to see that. But the way that BAM had used it with the text marketing, or like you said, with being able to use it from an office phone. Can you explain how that feature, and like I said, it started an automated programming to run. I know I was put right into some sort of campaign. Can you explain how that works?
And that question is to BAM, that's correct? Was that question?
Obviously, it's a product question, I guess it would be, but I guess it's the way maybe BAM is using it, but I thought it was a product feature.
All right, so BAM, you want to speak on? Yeah, I think that's a BAM question, if I heard it correctly.
Well, we are vertical integrators with several technologies, and the phone number that's in my 10K card is one of our partners called Black Trade Lines. It just happens to be the #1 app in the world to find a Black-owned business anywhere. And they also have their text blast service. And because our service is also tied to our phone number, as I stated, every business has a phone number. So if your phone number can also be your text capture system, and then with the 10K card, you don't have to remember what our office number is in regards to actually texting us. And so I will back channel you a link to Black Trade Lines. That's the phone number in the system that we use to integrate our text blast system, our phone system, and all of those features that are great. It's like a Black-owned Google, actually, and I'm one of their advisors. That company's called Black Trade Lines. So there you have it. Anyone else have any interest regarding that? Just back channel me, and I'll send the link to you also. Thank you for asking. I'm Brian Franklin, and I approve that message, and I'm done speaking. Bam.
Bam. Hey, bring the same energy with the bam. What's going on with you, brother? Don't bam on the way out. Bam. All right, so where BK is in the building. BK, now BK, before I introduce you, all right, let me get into my boy Onaji for a second. I spoke with Jared earlier. I'm going to come back to Professor Jonathan. Anna, what stage you brought me on today? What was the purpose of it? And put Anna in the hot seat. Anna.
Why you got to do that? I was just listening while I'm doing some emails. I brought you on to a fundraiser that we were doing in a realtor room. It was about probably our 5th one. I don't know how much we raised. I had to jump off by the time we got to around 10,000. And yeah, it was amazing. We've been doing, different realtors have been choosing the nonprofit organization that speaks to their heart and bringing it to Clubhouse. And many of us do mentor and coach agents for free. And we thought, you know what? This is a great platform to where agents can bid on our time, and all of the proceeds go to the several different charities that we've been sponsoring over the last few months. So it's pretty awesome.
Love it. Was my contribution able to help out in any way?
Your contribution is always amazing, very much appreciated, and on point.
I walked into the room and had no clue what was going on. I'm like, okay, how would Anna want me to serve? And that's exactly what I just dropped in and do. But thank you so much. Now, Anna, really quick for your nonprofit, can you just share with the audience why you have such a passion for the nonprofit you're attached to? What about it that caught you?
First, I'll share, if every man had that same thought as their initial thought before any other thought as to how can I serve, you'd all be much happier men, I can tell you that. So what can I tell you about Covenant House? So Covenant House is a homeless shelter for teens and young adults. I've been volunteering and now an ambassador for the Covenant House for the last few years. And Sean was so gracious to even add that tab to my 10K card. So there is a link on my card that takes you right to the Covenant House, what they do, how you can donate, and if you'd like to become an ambassador as well and raise money and bring awareness to your area. They are an international non-for-profit organization. The unfortunate reality is that we have homeless shelters for teens and young adults throughout the country and other countries because it's much needed. So it's fortunate that we have it. It's very unfortunate that we have this problem. So as realtors, my mission statement is to end teenage homelessness one home sale at a time. And I'm certain that together in my lifetime, I will actually see that come to fruition.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Anna. Always a pleasure. Now, let me see, guys. Where do you want to take the conversation right now? I see my boy Vishnu just popped in the room. Vishnu, Mark was just online speaking about his text blast system. The conversation that we were having, Vishnu, are you there?
I am, brother. I'm listening.
Yeah, the conversation that we were having offline. Jog my memory as to what it was all about again and how it can benefit the real estate community.
Because I know it's pretty cool, and we need to chop it up next week so we can start turning those wheels.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think the thing that you're referring to, because we talked about a lot, right, Sean? But is a program called Print Genie. So a lot of real estate folks. Is this where you wanted me to go, Sean?
Yes, sir. Yep, you're on point.
All right. So yeah, a lot of folks out there are real estate folks are familiar with a software called PropStream. And so Sean and Jeremy Cooper, some of you may know him from Jonathan's room and other real estate rooms. So Jeremy, he doesn't talk about this enough, and there's reasons that I can't get into on Clubhouse of why. But really, Jeremy is a data guy via PropStream. So I know a lot of you know the company called PropStream. So Print Genie. Jeremy actually brought, well, one of the reasons why PropStream is such a very known software is because my partner Jeremy, he had a huge marketing push. He was very much a big hand in that, right? Of why people know who a PropStream is. Now, the point of that is Jeremy is now involved with a company called Print Genie, and I'll tell you, and Sean, I think you understood this right away. I'm not a big kind of technology guy, right? I actually get most of my deal flow through, MLS. I use MLS and actually relationships nowadays. So this is more Jeremy's cup of tea. But the long and short of it is, so when he kept kind of bothering me honestly about Print Genie, and I'm like, look, man, that that shit is boring to me. I get tired. Don't bother me, But listen, here's what it does. I looked at it. It took me literally 5 minutes to see why he kept bugging me about it. So the point is that, so for example, I have a rehab that we're going to be finishing here in Atlanta, right, pretty soon. So basically, Print Genie, what it does is you click on my property, it brings up all the surrounding neighbors, right? Because what I'm trying to tell you guys is I'm not very good with technology. So even a dum-dum like me, now it makes a lot more sense, right? And so you literally click on my property, and now all the neighbors' information is available for you to start sending some sort of marketing to it. Direct mail is one of the things we do with Print Genie because we've made the direct mail so cheap, right? Because part of Print Genie is the owner of Print Genie owns a printing press, right? So there's a lot of benefits with Print Genie. We haven't really talked about it because, frankly, we have to find a forum and a way to really show people what we're talking about. Clubhouse is a little bit difficult, right? Because it's an audio app. So we really want to show people. So we're kind of, we're seeing and trying to test out the best ways. But ultimately the takeaway for everyone here is the guy that brought one of the many, he wasn't just Jeremy, a lot of other people brought PropStream to where it was. But the guy that believes in that, believes in Print Genie just as much so. And don't get focused on direct mail. There's also the other type of lead gen for it. Now, it doesn't just have to be for real estate. Right now we have campaigns set up for real estate and solar panels. But just think about it. It's for real estate agents and wholesalers. This is where it's at for you. Right? Again, you click on your property and all the information you need. It becomes very seamless. And how do you know that? Because this dum-dum that's speaking right now, he understood it. Thanks.
Hey, Vishnu, and Sean, I'll comment too. So I know the owner of Print Genie very well. I've done a few webinars with him to promote it. So he owns Go Big Printing. That's his print company that he owns. His name's Andy. But yeah, Print Genie does direct mail, text messaging, and email campaigns. You can build them out. There's thousands of different direct mail pieces that you can pick, from mini postcards to jumbo postcards to yellow letters to whatever. If you have there's two different accounts. If you have a pro account, then you can go in and actually create your own direct mail pieces, and your own SMS campaign or templates and email templates. If you don't have the admin, you can just use the ones he's created. I don't know, probably 50 different flows that you could use. So there's a lot. It's like $100 a month or something like that for the pro, I think. And you can also get affiliate sales from that as well. So I make, I don't know how much money I make on affiliate with them, but I make a little bit. I think it's in my 10K card. I can't remember. It is, or it's going to be one of the two. But I just wanted to follow up. You can also pull lists from inside of there as well. So you can pull different distressed property lists, and you can skip trace. And I think that's it. So I just wanted to follow up because I use that service and know Andy very well.
Love it. Leanna, with that said, introduce yourself to the audience. Let everyone know who you are, my dear.
Oh, sure. I'm Leanna. I do virtual wholesaling from Canada into the US. I also buy properties creatively. My plan is to hold a lot more properties that last half of the year than I have been. I've just been focused on building up cash flow, but I probably know about every bloody software there is out there for real estate, because I'm a junkie for that stuff. So I probably know almost all of them, and I probably have a relationship with some of their owners, most of them, because I'm really big on networking. So I have a lot of people in my network that I can reach out to. There's another program called Privy that not very many people know about, which is a pretty dope program as well.
Leanna, I said to tell the people who you are. God damn it. You're running all over the damn place.
Oh my God, I know so much about real estate stuff. It's just, my brain wants to explode some days.
You remind me of a friend of ours called Derek. You ask Derek one question, he answers everything. Come on, Leanna. Don't scare people like that.
That's probably me.
Let them see the joy within you. All right, so let me grab someone on and do a nice quick interview. Who's in the mood to be interviewed right now? Who want to get some brand next? Oh, first of all, Kim, welcome to the stage. And I see Jeremy's back. Thank God, Jeremy came to save vision. But let's talk with Kim first. Kim, welcome to the stage, Queen. How are you?
I am well. Thank you. Thank you for taking my question or comment. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'm Kim Roundtree, and I'm known as the Passionate CEO. It's trademarked. And I have two businesses. One is my business partner and I, we work with mental health and behavioral health facilities, and we create seamless processes for them to help them make money, and they'll be able, as the owner, be able to go to sleep and rest and wake up knowing that everything's okay. And then the other business that I do motivational speaking. But when I came in here, someone told me about you yesterday. Her name is Eureka. I think it's Eureka Spencer.
Oh, yeah.
And she told me about you, and she said she sent me your link here. I'm not usually on Clubhouse because I started doing Clubhouse and it took too much time away from my husband, and he said I need some love making. So I had to put it down just a little bit and take care of my husband. But so I came here and I found you, and then I came into this room and someone was speaking about. So nice to meet you. I appreciate this time. And someone in here was talking about payments and things like that. But something that I have a problem with is, okay, don't judge me. I know that we have to pay certain things when we receive money coming in. So like we have a mental health. We do consulting for mental health companies. So they pay us through Square, right? And I really, truly have a problem with how much money they take from the money that we get. I don't know if there's another alternative. The only thing that I've done is something that, it doesn't make sense, but it works. We tell them to send us a picture of the check, the front and back, and then we'll deposit it into our bank account. So then we don't have to, deduct almost $400 of the money. But there has to be another way. That's kind of janky, and I don't want to do that. But I do it with some people that we have because they know us, so they kind of know how we are, things like that. But there has to be another alternative.
Oh my God, Kim, you just got to follow. That's number one. Number two, okay. In addition to your nonprofit, what other business do you have?
I'm a public speaker. I do empowerment speaking.
All right, Kim. So look what we're gonna do. We have a digital business card which the team is working on one for you right now. So within an hour or less, I'm gonna DM you a link with your digital card. The basic version is 100. The premium version is 300. With the premium version, whenever you share that card, you're gonna get 20% every time someone decides to purchase because of you. The reason I mentioned both prices to you, Kim, because whichever one you choose to go with today, I'm going to create a matching one for you as a gift for your nonprofit organization. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the answer to your question is yes, there is an alternative to PayPal and Cash App that's not going to kill you with the fees. So I just pinged the CEO of the payment platform to come back into the room to answer those questions directly, and there is actually a better solution for you. This whole taking a picture of the check front and back and all this craziness. I'm sorry, my dear. The Stone Age is over. Yeah.
I know, but
I'm with you. I'm with you. Don't worry. We'll fix it. We'll fix it for you, and I'm gonna connect you with JLo as well, the founder of Payment, and we'll find some solutions for you.
Okay.
Queen?
Thank you, sir.
You got it. With that said, I see Jerome. Sorry, Bam, you want to say something?
Yeah, before I bounce for this afternoon, I noticed there's quite a few people in here that have warm hearts that want to serve and support nonprofits. And so I'd like to share what we do with nonprofits very quickly. If you would hit my BAM, please. And I want to say hello to our president, by the way, Reggie, who's been very quiet this afternoon. Scroll down to my Instagram. And now you should be on my Instagram. Hit my 10kbam.com. Over to the left, you will see, scroll down, you'll see bam.eco NPO funding. We have a strategic partnership with the city of Los Angeles where we're helping to assist those who are homeless, where we deal with the cash flow issues 100%, not the mental health issues that most are dealing with. And so we put money directly in the hands of those who need it. Number one, our model is actually more effective to putting money in the nonprofits' banks than Amazon Smile. So please take a look at our NPO funding model. And so as you notice, it's just so easy for us to share our data by going to our 10K card. I'm Brian Franklin, and I approve that message. And bam!
You got it, Captain. Thank you so much, man. Always love and appreciation for you what you do. I just want to give the mic really quick to Jeremy, and then I'll pop in with my boy Matt that just popped in. Matt tried calling me, but Matt, I'm on the clubhouse, buddy. You might as well come into the damn room. So Jeremy, I just had Vishnu on stage, and Vishnu completely butchered your presentation. So in about 60 to 120 minutes.
100%. I destroyed Jared. No one knows what it is. No one knows what's going on.
That's okay. I helped Vishnu out. Don't worry.
So
we had to help save my ass.
Jeremy, in about 2 minutes, would you kindly polish up what Pop Stream? What you see now? You got me say Pop Stream, Vishnu. Can you polish up what Print Genie is all about and why the real estate community can benefit from it?
Yeah, no, it's a new product, so it definitely is. Learning how to explain it in a simple way is new for everybody. But yeah, essentially, what Print Genie is a multi-channel campaign. It's a easy to use, multi-touch small business marketing automation platform. In any industry, especially real estate, the example I like to use is Geico. They do a lot of marketing, whether it's commercials or radio, direct mail. And when your kid turns 16 and needs car insurance, you call Geico to figure out to save your money on on insurance. But they do a good job of keeping in front of your face. That's pretty much what Print Genie was set up to help with. Just with like the 10K card, Sean, as we've talked, it's an amazing 10K is an amazing solution for people to connect and share info. And then, when you put somebody in your phone, what you generally want to do is also follow up with them to figure out how you can work with one another, or at least share why you connected. And that's what the Print Genie is built to try to help automate and then simplify for you. It takes the guesswork and hassle out of your marketing. So you can design your own direct mail.
It also does text messaging and emails. You can design your own stuff, or you can just choose from pre-built campaigns that are already set up in there. So that's hopefully the easiest way for me to explain it.
Oh, no, that was pretty cool. I mean,
it also integrates with other platforms. So, like, you could hook it up through, like, Zapier to, like, Podio if you wanted to flush stuff into there or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It has what we call an open API. So, you know, in real estate, a lot of times we look at MLS or data platforms to identify status changes of, you know, that could be somebody getting divorced or falling into foreclosure or even listing their house on the MLS. So if you use a dynamic data platform or tool, which you generally are using to comp properties or work on, like as a bread and butter tool, PrintGenie can connect to your CRM or you can connect it to a data platform. So if there's a situation that somebody falls into and you want to get alerted of that, you may also want to get alerted of it to trigger a campaign. You know, so if somebody files for divorce, and they own a house, it's a good time to start sending them some mail about working with an agent, or, you know, you telling them that you might be interested in buying that house. So there is an open API with it, which is pretty cool too.
Love it, love it. All right, thank you so much, Jeremy. You have restored the PrintGenie. Vishnu, put the knives away next time, okay, sir? and that's me throwing punches at my boy Vishnu, by the way. That's my younger brother, okay? Wait, Vishnu, how old are you? I'm 40. How old are you?
This gentleman never tells, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to call you my older brother. You're trying to hide the age, you're my older brother then.
That's actually probably accurate, but that's all I'm going to give you.
No problem. Now, King Jalo, welcome back to the stage, buddy. I just pinged you into the room because we have Kim that was asking some pretty cool questions that you are the guy to answer. So, Kim, we have the founder of payment on the platform here again. That's King Jalo. Can you just share with him your concerns about the chunks that's being taken away from the contributions with your nonprofit?
Yes. So I just followed you, King Jillo, and on Instagram, and then as well as payment, and it says it's the alternative to Square, which is what I need. So I'll just sign up. It doesn't matter, but because I don't, and plus you're black, so I want to be able to.
1 second, Kim. Let me send you my affiliate link. 1 second. All right, I'm just there with you. Carry on, Kim.
I just, you know, you don't even have to sell it. I just don't want to pay Square anymore. So I just signed up. I'll sign up today as soon as I'm finished with dinner, and then I will I'll go forward with that. But it's just something that I just noticed, and I kept saying to myself, why this is so much money that they're taking. I understand that you should get paid. They should get paid as well. It just seems very excessive to me. But yeah, that was all.
So just make sure, and nice to meet you, Kim. So your question, just to make sure, you're just trying to understand why do we take out processing fees? Is that?
No. I don't care about yours because I'm 100% sure that it's not as much as Square. So what I'm saying is that I've been in business full time in my mental health consulting company for 15 years. And we've been using the same entity, and I didn't know that there was anything else. And so they've been taking a lot out every time I get a payment from a mental health facility. And so sometimes I get tired of doing that. So I'll just, we've been working with one company, let's say 10 years. So they know us. So I'll tell them, listen, they're in Tennessee, I'm in North Carolina. I'll say, just send us a picture of the check, the front and the back, and I'll just, deposit it into the account, and then nobody gets any money. You know what I mean? Like no fees whatsoever. But that's a little janky. I don't want to do that with everyone. I know them, they know us, so I'm okay with doing it with them. But new companies, I'm not going to do that. So that's why I came on here. When I heard you talking initially, I was like, oh, that's something. There's an alternative to Square. So that was all.
Okay, yes. So just give you some context for everybody, and of course that wasn't your question, but with processing fees, we do take out processing fees just like everyone else, just because that's what the and Visa charge you. Everybody's taking out something, and that's how the PayPal's and Squares come up on how to charge. customers to move funds around. And additionally, we do offer ACH payments. So if you did want to turn off, let's say, credit card payments, which is the highest because it's the quickest payout point, and then you have the other entities involved, such as Visa, MasterCard, etc., then that option is available as well. No longer have to take in checks from and have them just send you ACH payment within the platform itself as well. So I know you didn't have a question. I didn't hear a question yet, but if you have a question, just let me know. What's your question?
No, it's not a question. I just need an alternative. And I think what he was saying was that he was bringing you up here because back up so that I could tell you, I've already followed you and all that. I'm going to do that. I'll sign up to use it instead of what I'm using currently. I understand that there's a fee because everybody has to make money. I just didn't want that much coming out.
I understand. And then with nonprofits, just shoot me a message. We can discuss something as well. We do offer nonprofit discounts as well. So just shoot me a message and we can further that discussion on the back channel. Thank you, Kim. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
All right, Captain. Let me see. Boom. All right. So what I've done, Kim, I am sending you JLo's 10K card. Look at your back channel. You're going to see his 10K card, and you're also going to see the 10K card, our partnership with them. So when you're ready to sign up, you can, whether sign up with us or directly with JLo, it really doesn't matter to us. Why? I'm genuinely here to support this young man in growing his platform. Okay, genuinely.
I got it.
What was that? So I was going to say something.
I was just going to ask a quick question. If I could.
Go for it, Tim.
To King JLo. So are you familiar with DonorBox?
I've heard of DonorBox, yeah, but not too familiar.
Yeah, so one of the nonprofits that I'm on their fundraising committee, that's the one they use, and they actually brought that up about searching for a new platform on their website to take in the payments. So anyways, we can definitely take it offline. I can connect you, but I'm just curious, when you mentioned, working with nonprofits, I just wonder if it'd probably be a good conversation for you and the foundation founders to have. So I was just thinking out loud.
Absolutely, I appreciate you, Tim. So with nonprofits, we are pushing our Pay Me link. I'm not sure. 10K, did you link mine to my card, my Pay Me link?
Did you? Of course. Let me double check. Okay. Come on,
just so everybody can see how it works, the Pay Me link. So this is different from our invoicing tool, which we're pushing to nonprofits, churches, even political campaigns. If you go to my Instagram, tap the link in my bio, it opens up to my 10K card, and you should see the button for payment option, and then if you scroll to the right third button, so
there we go,
3 points down to the right third button, you'll see a link that says send me a payment via payment, and that opens up into our feature that's just similar to, give me one moment. Sean, I think we have to update the connection. Let me come back to you on that. Let me check, because we just made an update on my link. So let me send that to Sean. But it's similar to Cash App and Venmo, which we're allowing custom payments to come in to the various businesses. So I'll send it over to Sean and then jump back in to allow everybody to see how that flows.
What I can do, Jill, I can even do you one better. If everyone go to my Instagram, click on the link in my bio, you're going to see I have a button that says that I'm going to do it together with you. So I'm going on to Instagram, click on 10K cards, boom. Click on the link in the bio, boom. All right, and what pops up? There we go. Scroll towards the bottom, guys. You're going to see on button number, on the second level, register with payment.
We want to click on that one. All right, let's click on register with payment. When you click on register with payment, you're going to see my official payment card with the company. And the link that Jay was actually sharing with you guys is the send me a payment using payment. Is the second button on the left. When you click on it, it takes you straight to your portal that a client can enter in the custom amount and just enter their credit card or debit card information and pay you. So if you guys are looking for like one of the simplest ways to get paid for your product, services, or your foundations, payment is definitely an alternative that we're using, and we're going to promote it to all our friends. Why? We believe in them. Also, I believe in the founder and the CEO and what he's doing, and we're going to keep championing and pushing them to victory. All right. With that said, Kim, did you get any questions? Did you get your questions answered? Tim, did you get to make any headways before Jason come into the room? And now?
Did you say Tim or Kim?
I mean, I started off with Kim. I started with Kim right. I started with Kim first.
But it's actually both. I'm actually shooting both of you the 10K link because it opens right up into. We're making some changes on my end, so give me one moment. So this is what I just sent you a link, Tim, and Kim. I'm sending you the link as well on the back channel directly. So if you tap that link, it opens right up into 10K's Pay Me link, which allows businesses or customers to simply input the amount, input some basic information, what's the payment detail for, and then they can pay via Apple Pay, Google Pay, as well as enter in manually their debit, credit card information. And then they also have the option to pay with a bank account as well for those individuals that do not want to pay with credit cards and debit cards. So that's one of the features that we're pushing out to the nonprofits. And Tim, I just looked at the donor box again. So another feature that we'll implement for them, because what donor box does is allow for nonprofits to set up recurring payments. And the same thing with campaigns, which will definitely add on to the Pay Me link to allow businesses to, for individuals to say, I want to pay this same amount on a weekly basis or quarterly basis, monthly basis. That's something we're definitely adding on as well to the Pay Me link.
Cool. Yeah, we've got a Zoom call this week, so I'll make sure I bring it up to him. I'll definitely connect.
Thank you. I appreciate you, brother.
All right. Let me see. Where are we in the room now? It's 3:54. Hey guys, what's up? If you have any particular topic that you want to speak on, we can do that, or we can look into sort of bringing the room to a close. But before we do that, Kristen, you're back in the room. Is your signal any better? Oh, Kristen.
Is it?
I think it's better. Go for it, my dear.
All right. For those who don't know me, I'm Kristen Robinson, board certified credit consultant. We specialize in personal and business credit. We utilize the laws that are set in place to protect you as the consumer in order to get you paid instead of you having to pay. And anything else you need to know about me, you can find on my 10K card. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate you.
You're super, super welcome, my dear. Let me see. I have my guy, Black Albino is in the building. Albino, how are you, sir? Take the mic and introduce yourself to the audience.
Hey, what's up? Thank you so much. Really, I appreciate you, 10K. So, Sean, it's me, Black Albino. I'm from Berlin, Germany, and I do social media marketing. So, whoever wants to tap in with me about like getting his numbers on the right point, yeah, I can help you out. I can push.
How about her numbers? How about if a girl want to call you? Say, get his number. How about a girl?
Yeah, his or her numbers. But yeah, I can help you with like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, whatever you need. So yeah, why I'm here is because I'm launching a new event, and we have a new website. It's called the 10K Swipe Up. That's a collaboration with Sean. And what we're gonna do with this collaboration is we're gonna raise your numbers up to 10,000 followers, so you get that swipe up function. You're probably gonna ask how we're gonna do that, but we're gonna do it on an organic, natural way because I'm working with a lot of influencers from 100,000 followers up to 1 million followers, and they're gonna promote you over 60 days. Couple of slots still left days by influencers from 100,000 followers up to 1 million followers. Okay, different people, and they're gonna promote your site. So if you're interested in getting on board to get your 10,000 followers organic and the swipe up feature, yeah, you can text me or Sean. The swipe up feature is really helpful because you can link any website in future or any product you want directly on your story. People can directly swipe up onto your story and they buy your product or purchase the product. So that's really helpful.
All right, Bino. So what we'll do, Bino, we need to build a room to start promoting the 10K swiper. Guys, for those on Instagram, once you pass 10,000 followers, you have a specific feature that can actually swipe up and send traffic directly to your website, your calendar, wherever you want to send the traffic to. So what we have done, we have collaborated with a few influencers and celebrities, and we're going to be offering clients in 60 days to get them to 10,000 organic followers in 60 days. And we'll be using collaboration, different strategies to get us there. Now, there are companies you can pay a little bit of money and get the 10,000 followers, but they're not organic. So our goal is to get our users organic followers that's going to complement their industry over a 60-day period using different campaigns. Some of the campaigns that we'll be using will be the text blast as well, Mark. So be prepared. We'll be on you for that one. And Jeremy, we have some work to do this upcoming week because some of these campaigns that's out there, we need to start merging some of the services that we have to work along with you. With that said, did we touch on everyone for today? Everyone on stage? All right, so I'm pretty sure we did. Does anyone want to close off the room? Any closing remark before we hit the close now button?
Yes, I just wanted to say that I'm going to give a free boost on IG to everybody who's in this group on stage and not on stage. So if you tap in with me, send me a picture or video, you will get a free boost to test it out. So tap in with me, Black Albino. Thank you so much for letting me speak.
All right, Bino, thank you so much for that.
I got a quick question for that. So, Black, what does the boost actually help do? I know I've seen that happen with some people's profiles. What does it actually help do?
Yeah, you mean like just a picture or video boost, or what kind of, like the organic ones, or like what kind?
Both
of them. Yeah, both. Yeah, give me both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you doing organic or you're just doing a systematic boost?
Yeah, different ways. So what I'm doing with 10K is just organic. I can also help you with other boosts out, but first of all, it helps you to get more authority online because nowadays people are so blinded by numbers, and that's a fact. Because as soon as you release a video clip on YouTube, for example, people are not gonna ask who produced the beat or who shot the video. They're gonna ask you how many views you got in that. And as soon as people see you got the numbers, they start tapping in with you. Imagine if you're in the city where you've never been before. There are two restaurants. The one has 10,000 followers. The other one has 100 followers. A person who has never been to the city before would probably go to the one with 10,000 followers because they get blinded by the numbers and they can do the reservation with the swipe up feature. So if you're interested, yeah, you can tap in with me. If not, it's also fine. But yeah, I hope I could answer your question.
Yeah, so I'm not really interested in that type of boost, but how does your organic boosts work?
Yeah, the organic ones is like we built up a website. It's called the 10K Swipe Up, and we're just gonna follow people who bought a slot. And I'm working with a lot of influencers together. Like I have one influencer who's gonna start promoting tomorrow. He has a 500,000 followers on IG and a blue check, and also like a person I'm working with from London. She has over 1 million followers, and they're gonna start promoting our profiles. So they tell their followers to follow everybody we are following. And that's what we're gonna do over 60 days because these are real big people who can add a lot of value and reach to your profile. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
because that's
Bino, let me see if I can see it a little different from you. What we're gonna do, guys, we built the 10K Swipe Up Instagram page, and the 10K Swipe Up Instagram page will be following the clients who are actually paying for the service. We're gonna be working with influencers that will be promoting the 10K Swipe Up and the members they're following. So when we pay an influencer to promote the client's website, the influencer will literally get their audience to start following and sharing the websites of the clients that we're bringing on board. So our goal is basically aligning ourselves with strategic partners and actually paying influential individuals to get the words of our clients out there, okay, in a very meaningful and impactful way. And that's how we're going to grow their account over a 60-day period. Does that better answer the question, JLo?
Oh yeah, no, I understand how it works. I just know people tend to have questions on, okay, what exactly is happening here?
Right.
Because any time, of course, when I run any campaigns, I'm always looking for ways to boost awareness organically, though. But
there we go.
Systematic approaches. But yeah, okay.
Here's another thing, JLo. Are you familiar with the Love Train? Are you familiar with the Love Train group?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be a sponsor.
Well, TJ and I. Yeah.
Oh, yes. So I'm going to be a sponsor in that room as well. And I really love what they're doing. They have a lot of freaking time and energy. So I'm going to be working.
True, 100%.
Yep. I'm going to be working with them as a sponsor. And I'm going to have them start promoting our client stuff as well. Because one of the strategies, guys, is to get a bunch of people to like, comment, share, save your photos. And when it's done, it automatically pushes it into the Explorer page. And when you push it into Instagram's Explorer page, you start getting more attention, more recognition, more of everything. But as I said, guys, these guys have a lot of time and energy that we don't have for that kind of stuff. So we're going to pay them for them to do what they're doing and benefit our clients as well. So we're using collaboration from all angles to make sure our customers win, guys. We can do it in 30 days, but I'd rather promise 60 days and take our time and get into the end goal. Okay, that's it. So, JLo, tell the audience what you know about the Love Train.
Well, TJ, when we first launched when we first got on the app, we used to run the business and networking rooms, which will be starting up again, just connecting entrepreneurs with entrepreneurs. So we would do these rooms, and we would actually do rooms for 36 hours straight. Just marketing, bringing more awareness to other businesses and entrepreneurs. So now the Love Train just shifts that focus to people's social media pages. And yeah, they do be in there for hours on top of hours, and it's a lot of time. I pop in, show my face, show my love, because anybody that supports me, I support them. I pop in, but I can't be there for 36 hours anymore.
That's right.
No.
No, I think what we need to do. But why?
I mean, it actually works. I give them that credit. It works because it works. It figured it out. They figured out exactly how to really boost you to the Explore page, and when you post something on Instagram, your information only goes to probably 1% of your followers. So if you have a group of people that can boost a post, what it does is just opens up. People clearly want to see this post, and it just opens up to many more people that you follow, as well as people that you. It works. If it works, it works. But this is not for me. I can't do it for 36 hours.
No, so what we're gonna do, JLo, is we're gonna come on as sponsors in the room, and then just have them work with the accounts of the clients that we have, because they're gonna do all the manual label and all that craziness, bro. I'm not getting involved. I'd rather send the money and just sit back.
Absolutely.
Yep, I'll go work on some other stuff. All right, guys. With that said, are there any other questions? Okay, if there's no other questions, guys, I have a backlog of messages, DMs, and stuff to go connect to right now. It was awesome being here with you guys today. Thank you so much for showing up. Thanks for all the value that was shared. And everyone that I committed to get in touch with, I definitely will. Anyone that I missed, send me your number. We'll hop on a quick 5-minute call. All right, with that said, guys, thank you so much. Love, light, and energy. We'll be back here again this evening at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? Guys, have a great day.